We'll get started in a minute, everyone. Buckle up, it's going to be a very long night. See what we get done. Hopefully, Gizzy's right about what might happen. See. Hello people, how are we all doing? It is 7 o'clock on the dot and it's transfer deadline day, or what it might be known as today for us as Monday. Yeah, it's not been good at all. I thought I'd match my brand today, put it around my head. I can't be asked to have this around me thingy. Ian in Maple Leaf, hope you well. I think we've got to. Ian in Darling, you wrote that ages ago. Ian in Bob. Ian in Dizzy Day, 3 in, 2 out. We'll see. I can't see it at the moment. I won't lie. Right now, I can't see the 3 in. I hope you're right. It's a triple signing, but I can't see it at the minute. If it is, brilliant. If it, again, I don't know. Today has done my head in a little bit. Let's just see what happens. Well, let's start with the day as a whole of where we've been at today, really. Let's start with that, because I think that's a good place to start, because we've had the big link with Hayden. We're thinking the deal getting done. We're all ready to go. Right, it's done now. It's all set and buried. We're ready to get it done and dusted. Give me a minute. I need to just share the stream. Why is that button not working? Oh, hang on. That's why that button's not working. So we've had that to do. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I'm not going to share this on Facebook. It's a dream in the bloody title. Yeah, so it's gonna be an interesting one. We've had players, and then so basically Hayden came in. By the sounds of it, it's Hayden's gone to Belgium. It sounds like we had all the medical done and everything's ready to go, and then suddenly, right last minute, it gone, hey, don't do anything yet. We've got some money through for you. You're going to Belgium instead, so it gets you off our books. So you're like, great. So we've been gazumped then. Then we find out that I reckon both. It won't be both Newcastle boys at the edits. He's already gone to Belgium. Hayden's already been. It's been said that it looks like he's already gone to Belgium. They both were at Hillsborough because they both came to do it all done at the training ground and stuff. But then one got told there was a deal. So I think then Newcastle gone, hey, we're sorry we can't let you have Hayden. We've got to sell him. We need him off our books. But we'll do Hendricks and we will give you it where we take most of his wages and you can do it. And this one, Hendrick looks like the one that's going through at the moment. Lowe has gone to Swansea. It looks like he's gone to Swansea. Also, another one that gone to Swansea by the looks of it, and looks like that's done. He got a verbal agreement with Swansea to go there. If I keep looking down here, it's because I've got Guy Book going on a tablet so I can keep an eye. Way ahead of you. I have snacks. Mark, I'm way ahead of you. Lowe looked like he got a verbal agreement to go to Swansea. And then talking to Swansea, John Buckley, one I was really looking forward to hopefully him coming in. Thinking, right, he's 23, let's get him out on loan, getting him in on loan. That now looks like it's fallen through because Swansea gone, sod it, here 3 million. Now, my thing is, if we can't do 3 million, what's the point? What is the point if we can't do 3 million? Yeah, it does sound like Hayden was a Rick. I've just seen that on I'll Talk. I've put it up there, so if anyone's on I'll Talk watching, hey. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. As of right now, the only one that seems like it's like we've been linked with, in a sense, is Alex Mowat at West Brom. Now, hasn't played much football for West Brom at all. I'm thinking this could be another one of those situations where it's a Luke Dowling thing, because he was at West Brom. Knows the player, could get him in. Mowat, hello mate, how you doing? Sounds like Hayden was at injury risk anyway. Yeah, it does. Mowat is one of these ones, but it's like what Alex Miller said. We've been linked with a lot of players, and then suddenly it's gone dead. Like pizza tonight, big. Like if you look, Al's interesting story, and this is the one that we've had in the last few days. Jamal Lowe is interested, goes elsewhere. Isaac, deal collapse. John Buckley attracts a big bid. This is the thing. If it does happen, I am happy with Mowat and I'm happy with Hendricks. And we do need one more. I just don't know what. 58 people watching, 11 like, get those likes up, people. I will be going till about 9:30ish, and then we are getting redirected to the Talking Wednesday stream, where me and Deck will be going until the end of it. All right, thought it was Andy. The fact that you put it back on made me go, oh, that's Andy. Oh, nice to know. At work, but do my best to listen in. Keep up the great work. Cheers, Maple Leaf. What do you mean no? Hey up, Jordy, how you doing, mate? You got any last minute deal going? What do you mean no, edits? You can say no, but I need context. If it's a question to me, I need to know a bit of context, then just no. If Mowat and Hendrick came in, it's still not enough. We still need more. But I think everyone says that end of the transfer window, and we're a bit. I'm not. If you hadn't had the option, either Hayden or Jeff Hendrick, I would have taken Hendrick easy. Can't do another injury-prone player. I get that. I do get that, just because the injury does seem to be reoccurring in his knee, and if knee injuries keep reoccurring all the time, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult for knee injuries. They're one of the one thing that can wreck a really good footballer's career quite easily. It can get wrecked quite easily. What's this guy are currently at Tottenham? They just got Brennan Johnson by the looks of it, 45 million. The thing is, I keep seeing this and I keep thinking we need a striker, but someone made a really good going to Swansea, mate. Someone made a really good point about strikers. We don't need a striker. We need a goal scorer, because if you actually look at it, we've got a lot of people who can play a lot of striking positions. We just don't have a goal scorer. I can tell you what position he plays. I'm pleased with attacking mid. I mower. Also, you might be able to tempt him by turning around and say, hey, he'll be a bit closer to home because he's from Donny. He's a Donny boy, so. He's a midfield, mate. More like a creative mid at times. So it would be an option we need. We're talking about Hendrick. All right, fair enough. Hendrick hasn't been confirmed yet. He had technically been confirmed by Atty. At's confirmed him, which is all we need to know. So it's technically a confirmation. It's just not being confirmed by the club as a whole. Transfer window, or as I've known it, a window. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Still no left back. No, still no left back. Which, again, this says to me everything that we need to kind of know. And I was worried this was going to happen. And I was hoping it wasn't going to happen. But it looks like it's happening. We need players in tonight. And we've had a couple of days to get it all done and dusted. And the problem is, it's been too slow. It's been way too slow to get it in. Or we've not offered the money to it. It's like, either Chansiri's doing this really on the cheap, which it does look that way, and we don't have the funds, even though that sounds daft because the play put in. But we need to start putting in. We're the lowest club in the championship in terms of spend, and we haven't spent no points. We need to improve. And the ideal thing is you get these players in at the Leeds, you get them all raring to go. The 73 people watching and 15 likes. Can we get those likes up, please? I would much appreciate it. These likes are way too low for 73 people being in. I'm going to wear it as a bandana. Sod it. Do that. That's better. Atty Chamford. Yeah, that's the thing. If Atty kind of done it, for me, that's it. It's a done deal. That's how more like a miracle. If he's attacking mid, we might be able to move Bannon back into position. Yep. We need balance. We do indeed. Just feel like Michael Duff going out of his way to screw us on after the playoff win. We wanted Lowe go to Swansea. Wanted Butley go to Swansea. Does feel a little bit like that. It does feel a bit like that, doesn't it? Hey Tom, how you doing? Happy Friday, everyone. What's this? Try again. What's this about a window closing in? Everyone talking about? Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird thing called Friday in the UK and everywhere else in the world. The Butley deal might have collapsed at Swansea. That would be interesting. If that does happen, maybe we're back in, but we need it to be quick. It needs to be quick if it has collapsed and get in quickly. Where are you seeing that, George? George, if you can find me the link for that, please do so, or tell me where you saw it. I'd like to see that. Butley deal collapse. Ian Mark just joined in. Has Hendrick been announced? He's not been announced yet. We've had the here we go from our one, which is Atty, who follow him already. If anyone can tell me where the deal is, where it says the one has collapsed, I'd like to know. That'd be interesting. Let's have a look. Atty the went for Fabrizio. Exactly. Strange, only alone for Hendricks out of most likely be part of the experiment. Yeah, it's an odd one, but I don't think we got it to do it. I think that's the case. I don't know if we got it for that and stuff like that. 100% need a striker. Ours are just not piercing enough to build an attack. Yeah, I do understand that. DT won't bend much doing on cheat, just like when we got relegated last time. Pretty much. Evening again, mate. Listening, drinking beer, making Lego. Finger crossed more youthful championship at beer coming. Oh, Lego. What Lego you got? You got me interested there. What Lego you got? I've been wanting to play Starfield all day and haven't been able to because I've been in here. I haven't really left in here all day. So yeah. Butler is apparently a Wednesday fan and is desperate to join. All right, I did not know that. I did not know that. If that's the case, let's see if we can get it done. You never know. We're gonna be probably that club that tweets at about 10:50 or 10:45. Don't go to bed just yet, and we'll have all our deals sprinkle in like 11:30, 12. It's gonna be a long day. The Butley situation is on Twitter. Thank you very much. Let me have a look. That could put us back in the driving seat again then. Now hearing John Butley will not be moving Swansea open to possible. Get it done. Just go get it done. If both, and Alex Miller has actually just tweeted it now. So if this the case, we could have it that Butley is back on with the deal collapsing, which is great news for us. Let me just message someone. It's interesting also on West Brom. West Brom are willing to allow John Swift and Alex Mowat to leave. So that's good for us. Because I'd like to see Mowat come in. I like these kind of streams because they're a bit chaotic, which is good. His uncle is a Wednesday fan and said I've been taking him again since he was a kid, been tweeting about the whole situation. Ah, right, brilliant. Let's see. In Turkey at minute, not back until Sunday. Any more signing, please? It sounds like we could be busy. Sounds like we could be very busy. 28 people watching, 77 likes. Get those likes up, please, people. It'll be good. So, as it stands then, John Butley could be back on for Wednesday because the deal to Swansea had collapsed. This is the joys of a transfer window. If you see this in my ear, it's mainly because I'm listening to Deadline Day. I'll take that one out because I can't hear anything on that one anyway. So, if this happens, this one I'd be happy with if we got Butley in, Hendricks, and one more. Now, I don't know where Sisco thinks for sure. Honestly, I really don't. I reckon we could do something like a Devante Cole. Yeah, that's a good shout. Still hoping for a late move for Bidwell. We could be really, really busy. It could be really busy. So this could be one of these things where Chansiri, or you've got to pray Chansiri hasn't already gone on a plane. And I don't think he has. I think after this, he will be leaving the UK for a bit. Butley is very versatile as well, which is something I like. And if I can't get these glasses cleaned, I need to find my glasses cleaning kit. Because I can't see a thing. No, I can't see a thing. Oh well. Defense is needed, but we do have a lot of defenders. We've got about 6. I think with defense, it's more learning what to do with it. Good evening, mate. I am on till about 9:30ish, and then we go into the Talking Wednesday stream, where I will be on with Deck. We haven't done a podcast this week. We've all been busy. So we're doing a mini live stroke transfer deadline day deal job kind of thing and see what we get on with there. Defense is needed. Bidwell, Butley is a dream right now. Gerhard would be good. Yeah. So everything's suddenly moving at fast pace now. And this is the thing. We're what? How many hours we got left? We got 3 hours to get all the deals done. All these deals to get done. Samson, possibly. We only need a left back really in terms of defence. I agree with that. The question I got: who are we looking at? Possibly Johnson, Volks, and out at the 2 out kind of thing. I didn't before I started streaming. And the stream started, I was feeling a bit desperate. But the fact that we're hearing certain deals are collapsing, i.e. with the John Buckley, is it John? Did John, isn't it? With the John Buckley, then yeah, I feel like if deals are collapsing and it's starting to happen to other people, then maybe it's good. We are crap in defence, I agree, but we got a lot of defenders. We do have a lot of defenders, though. I did it the other night. At the club, there's a lot of defenders. Where we're short is midfield. Midfield is where we're massively short. I can bring it up again for us later. But yeah, so far, nothing in. Left back, CDM, striker, Volk, Johnson out, Oxford and Derby. I've heard about the Derby one. Oxford possibly. Heard John isn't going to Swansea now. Yeah, it just come out on Twitter that he's not going to Swansea. It looked like he's the deal collapsed, and it looked like we could be in there. And I say, let's get in there. Defense just need time to gel. Good evening, Mark. So we're what 7? Not even 7, half 7, and things have already started to domino effect a little bit. So you got the thing, Swansea looking like they were going to go get Buckley. That deal has now collapsed. We are looking. I'll change it if we need good. I'll change it. We need good defense. There we go, Craig. Yeah. Wording is important these days. I do understand it with defense. Any news on why Buckley deal collapsed? With our luck, it'll be because of cost. Well, this is the thing. It will because our luck. It will be because Buckley collapsed in the medical. No reason why it did collapse, but again, the player might not want it. If the player doesn't want it, right. If anyone remembers, if anyone remembers, right, remember when Daniel James was about to sign for, he was about to sign for Leeds. He was about to get in at Leeds, and it looked like it was all done and dusted, and everything was going to happen. They did the Leeds version of what they've done on Amazon kind of thing. The deal was done. The deal was done, and then suddenly it collapsed. So it had to go back, and everything changed. So that's the thing. This is how fast everything can change. I still think we need a striker. Again, I think we need a goal scorer, not necessarily a striker. Because we do need a striker, but everybody needs a striker, Glenn. And that's the problem. And you're looking at some of these clubs getting strikers, they're costing money. And we're looking to either get things done differently. Now, if Chansiri gone, well, why did it collapse? Can we still get him out on loan to us? I'd still be interested to see when they could try and get a deal for Buckley. We need to loan out Canamarch and Charles. I agree, we do. I think Buckley going to happen now on loan. His uncle just liked to tweet about that. My source. What's his uncle's Twitter handle? So I can have a look or something like that. Send me a message on Twitter if you follow me. Hudson Adoy to Forest for 3 mil. That is cheap. That is a snip. That is a cracking bit of business. But you got to remember also, Mark, they've also got 45 million in from Brennan Johnson, which I think is a cracking bit of business. Let's have a look. 85 viewers. It's 32 likes. Get those likes up, please. What's happening with Hayden? Wasn't he here? Hayden's looked like he's going to Standard Liège in Belgium, mate. The deal collapsed. It looked like it was all ready to go. Some people saying he failed the medicals. Who knows? All we know is that Standard Liège have come in and gone. We want to bring you to Belgium. and it seems like it's a permanent deal. So Newcastle have gone, off you go, enjoy Belgium. So that's the deal on that. What's an example of goal scorer versus striker? So I think a striker's more clinical, but if you actually look at our lot, I only see in our squad right now 2 strikers, which is Smith and Gregory. You've got Wilkes, who can play the striker. You've got Windass, who can play the striker. You've got Patterson, who plays everywhere. You've got Gatherman and Masaba, who are both wingers who can play as attackers. I only see us having 2 recognised strikers. The rest are good attacking players, if that makes sense. So it will be interesting. Wilkes is just a doctored note. Where will Ben Marshall be going? Yeah, that used to be the thing all the time. The big one for me, if anyone's not noticed, do you remember Dembele at Celtic? The young lad who everybody was looking at one point. And everyone was like, he's really good. Do you know where he'd gone? He'd gone to Blackpool on loan, which is mental. Hey, Ash, how you doing? Hooper was a goal scorer and Fletcher here was a striker. Now, that's a good example, actually. That is a good example as well. How's things going, Jim White? Not too bad at the minute. I'm doing all right. It's going well. Connor Wickham, striker, more of a striker and goal scorer. And then the Fletcher, yeah. I'm willing to give a little bit of time on Fletcher because he's not really started games yet. The fact that he's not started games is the bit where I'm willing to give him a bit of a rest until we see what happens. 92 people watching, 32 likes. Let's get the likes up to the 90 mark. That would be brilliant. If we can get, if you want to become a member, please do so, $4.99. And if you want a super chat tonight, I would much appreciate it. It's going to be a long stream, so anything that goes in will help a lot to improve the channel. So if you want to, please do so. It all helps the channel, and it just improves everything. What are they doing there? Nottingham Forest? 8 million for Codson Odoi. Wow. 3-year contract. That is a cracking bit of business, I'm not going to lie. Zico is a classic example of a goal scorer, not a striker. That is a very good example, actually, Mark. Sergio Bush. He was one of the ones who came on a transfer window as well. Fletcher will be a 40-goal a season, trust me. That's a big thing. We'll see. Mark de Grayson, that's an example of what we need. Yep. Derby for Marvin Johnson from Mike on Twitter. Let me have a look. That would be a good one. I can understand that. Are they just going to take Volks and Marvin Johnson? Let's have a look. Derby County is interesting. Sheffield went. Yep. I can understand that. I can get that. That's a... You know what? Get the money. Not playing. It's a shame if he's done well, but at the same time, if he's not playing, I'd rather have him... See, guy just turned around and said it was 8 million. Oh, 3 million. Sorry, I think they were talking about something. It was 3 million. So 3 million is nothing. So Derby could have this thing where they get Volks and Johnson. Now, if they get Johnson, brilliant. I think he'll do well at Derby. I think I am a bit gutted for Johnson because he could have been in a situation where he could have stayed and done well. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, it'd be interesting. Let's have a look. Sign Yuhu back. Yeah, Masaba. I think Masaba will want the 4 goals, so learn to trust me. Fair enough. I take Reese out from Mansfield Ted. He was very good, wasn't he? A Derby taking our old team in League One. It does feel that way. The thing is, if you look at Johnson as a whole, now the thing is, Johnson as a whole, I see this as the kind of thing. He's not in our plans. He just signed a 1-year extension. Dead air is a crime. I know it's a crime. Give me a minute. I just realised something. I got shorts on and a shirt. I can't be bothered. Dead air is a crime. Yes, it is. The thing I got with the Johnson deal, it makes sense. He's not in our plans. So if he's not going to be in our plans, take the money for what will be a 1-year contract that he signed and put it back in. I feel sorry for Johnson, but in a business sense, when they can do with the cash in kind of thing, instead of letting him go out for free. Let's have a look here. I take it, yep, dead area of the crime. Predicted text, I think Masavi will be the one. We'll see. Johnson Vault, they'll be set perfectly when Darren Moore takes over in a few months. You never know. Didn't Johnson and Sicko? No one really knows what happened with Sicko and Johnson, really. It's all hearsay. It's all real hearsay about it. I've heard something that he was just constantly failing medicals. So I've heard stuff where it was a medical thing that was happening than an actual thing. This is gonna happen. To be fair, I love how people are saying about the Johnson thing and going, this is going, and it could be worse. The problem is Johnson's not getting played. For whatever reason, Johnson not getting played. So at the end of the day, cash in. It's a bit like Volks as well. If three people come in and 2 of them are midfielders, I think you let Volks go for a bit of money as well. They're on 1 year left of the contract. The one thing we've been saying for so long is we've been looking for, like, trying to get players out when they're on last years of the contracts. This is a classic example of Will Volks and Johnson being last year contract. We go, thank you for what you did to help us get promoted, but this is football and it's the business side of it. Volks is one of those ones where what I've seen, it doesn't seem like he's gelling with the Sicko system. I think he's really struggling with the Sicko system at the minute. Johnson is a loan the hell? What? Hey, Johnson is a loan. The hell? Is it a loan? Seriously? Let's have a look. Let me have a look. Here a minute. Let me see where it is. Darby can't see. Oh, well, loan. So even if it's a loan, though, it's a loan. It takes them off the wages. I'm a bit confused that it's a loan. I would have thought they would have wanted it to be a permanent. I'll be honest. I thought a permanent would have been the way to go, but a loan would have made more sense. What the hell is that? Give me a moment. I can hear a plane. That is low. That is a very, very, very low plane. Maybe that's a plane coming over to do a signing for us. Yeah, a loan doesn't make sense. A loan really doesn't make sense. But if it means he's not on the wages, maybe it frees up some of these wages. A loan doesn't make sense for me. If he's not going to be in the manager plans, why loan him? Surely it would be better to try and get him for some money, kind of thing. Let's have a look. Volks always close every ball. The manager isn't going anywhere. Fat may as well cash out on Marvin. Thank for your service. Yep. Surely we release him for them to sign him, considering he's. The problem is you don't want to be releasing players ideally because it can happen again. Chance of landing a new player in from France. Yeah. There's 107 people watching and 39 likes. Get those likes up, people. If you want to super chat to the channel, please do so. I would much appreciate it. We are, like I said, we're going till about 9:30 tonight. There's a redirect to the Talking Wednesday where we'll do it all in the last bit. Now in my luck, it'll all happen then. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think Sicko thinks Johnson bothered because he doesn't always look bothered. Possibly. One of my mates said they saw something saying we were looking at Aftermath because a point similar to Bannon. Maybe, we'll see. There's a lot going on. And I think some clubs will be very, very happy that the airstrikes, the air delay is a bit better now. Let's see what happens here, though. understand that John Butley will not make him move to Swansea despite the bid, the $3 million bid. Suggestion is if he is to move, he would prefer a club in the north. That is the current thing with John Butley. John Butley would prefer a club in the north than anywhere else. Well, that's us. That is really us. We're a club in the north. Come on, get it done. That's what I would say anyway. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. See, if we are to loan him, then brilliant. So we'll see what happens. Apparently, yeah. We both done the same thing. Let's have a look. Oliver Tiffman, big respect to Johnson, Vault to Service. You know my opinion on those two. Big respect where it is. They did well, mate. They did well when they come in. If they do go. Johnson probably more likely to than Volks. I think Volks were waiting for someone to come in before we let someone out in that play. What do you think to this? Either Vasquez, Bernard, Darby, Iorfa, Valentine, Byers, Bannon, Delgado, Masaba, Gregory, Windass. That could work actually, that Adam could really work. New signing coming in by helicopter by Northern General. Maybe Sicko rate Marvin, but like you said, it's a fitness problem. It could be. The whole Marvin Johnson thing, we have no idea. We have no idea what's going on there with it. We have no idea what's going on there with it because at the end of the day, it's very difficult for us to know what's going on in that sense. Like someone said here who was in, maybe we are doing a triple signing. Kind of go. Let's have a look. And it's not backward. Have I missed anything in the ins or outs? You're doing great, Sean. All you've missed is John Buckley, who looked like he was going to Swansea, had now collapsed as a deal. He wants to come to somewhere up north, and then Hendrick looked like it's all but done, but we haven't announced anything yet. Then we got Johnson looked like he could be going on loan to Derby County as well. So that's about where I caught you up to a minute. That's about where I can catch you up at this moment in time. This is where we all are. We'll leave it late, yeah. It's where we're going to leave it, yeah. Hey, Daniel, how you doing, mate? Apparently, but jinx, yeah, we did jinx each other. Credit, don't think he put a foot wrong. Where's this one? Backwards, I don't think he's lazy. I think he's quicker with the ball out of his feet. I think it's gelling in with a defence, and that's the problem. What would you rate this window so far out of 10? I'll probably give it about a 6 because we're still missing key positions for me, personally. And actually, I'll give it a 6 or 5. It would go down to 5 with how late we left things for me. They left off the Akers saying it's at Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah. Hey, Daniel. How you doing, mate? We're going to agree on... Going to agree on things tonight, mate. I think we will, mate. I think it won't be that bad tonight. Yeah, I can see it being like 11:59 and tweet going, don't go to bed yet, Owls. And we're all like, oh, God, I'm knackered. I will be because I will be doing this stream and then I will have done a stream with Dex. So I will have done 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've done the entire window, basically. Kind of thing. All we know, SWFC JL 1816, all we know is the deal collapsed. That's all we know at the minute. Jordan Rose is coming back, apparently, my dad said. God, I hope not. No offense, Jordan. It didn't work. It didn't work at all when he came in, really. Really true. Sorry, I was just looking at something there. No worries, Sean. I much appreciate you being in. If it's true, Johnson and Sicko fell out, alone could suggest he's only here short term, whether he's sacked or not. His CV also shows that. The problem is, mate, is I don't know what Derby can spend and what they can have in, because they got to stick to a certain budget with the EFL. They're not in an embargo anymore, but they still got like a business plan they have to stick to. So a loan might be the only way they can get it done. Yeah, I'm going to say five. I agree, mate. Yeah, 5 is about right for me, because it could have been better. And I think if we got some of these players in before we went to Spain or while we're in Spain, would have been easier. But yeah, MJ getting recalled to January when Sicko gone, potentially, yep. I don't know what's going on with debrief yet, mate, Glenn. Debrief get done on a basic as how A, tired I am, and B, how I think the fan base will take it. Because I think a debrief, I have to judge it. Because sometimes going in straight after a game, if it's not gone well, is not very good for us. And it's not good for my mental health. I know we can't go back, but seeing Brighton's European group thinking how close. Oh, yeah, we were very close. We were very, very close. My dad says Semedo coming back, he'd bring his mate Ronaldo. I think his name is. Like it. But surely a club that could afford Johnson could let him go to them if that's the case. Yeah, but we might be covering some of his wages. We don't know how much Johnson's on. The thing is, mate, Johnson's one is either a case of we've been told that they don't want to buy him, but we don't know if they turn around and say, can we do a loan? Look, they wanted to loan Michael Smith, if you remember. They wanted to do a loan for Michael Smith, and that didn't go through. I think they're testing waters. There's 125 people watching 44 likes. Get those likes up, please. I would much appreciate it. If you can, it'll be brilliant to be in and around it and having you all in here. The more people like it, the better. It would be nice. I'm drinking a drink. I can feel my throat going. If we lose to Leeds, do the briefer. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Tom. That is exactly what I'm thinking. I am thinking... basically, this is how the debriefers are looking, right? If it's a Monday, if it's a Saturday game, if it's a win, we go live in the evening. If it's a loss, we give it a day or two to everyone get their senses and go, let's calm down and let's look at it a bit better, if that makes sense. At the SWFC edits, it's technically all confirmed because Ati Chansiri is following him, but that doesn't mean much. But that is our way of confirming transfers, as you know. It's crazy how we beat Brighton in the playoffs and they went to do better than us. You would never get that all settled back, would you? At all. If transfer window had gone better, I think we could have picked up some points now, i.e. Cardiff, Preston. I think you're right, mate. I think you're right. I think you're right. Are we going forward? Sorry, I'll read that in a minute again. I think you're right about point. Derby clearly want proven League One player, but don't want a squad of Dev Wood like Smith, Johnson in the Championship. True. When we lose to Leeds. We might lose... Well, let me be realistic. We probably will lose to Leeds, but I'm trying to be a positive person and not have that kind of thing. Yeah, so it's always going to be a Monday debrief at this rate in time, yeah. Also, debriefs, if it's a Tuesday game, won't be on a Wednesday because I'm thinking about that when I'm going to put the Wednesday call-in show. So it'll probably be a Thursday. So it'll be normally like a day or two in between if it's a Tuesday game for it. That's all. I have a lot. Jeff Henry, good signing. I think he's a good sign. Remember when Ince was rumoured? Oh, God, that terrified me. When Ince was rumoured, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, here we go. I don't want this. I have actually already got some alcoholic beverages in that fridge ready for later in the evening. Only 2, because I might need a drink after this. Let's have a look. Are we going forward? Not really. I think we were going forward under Darren Moore, but right now we're back in a transition again. I think when you get a new manager in, it's too hard to say if you're going forward or backwards. If you're thinking about off the pitch, you're doing things to improve it, but we're not seeing it because we get the bad headline of the tickets and stuff. But the problem is, Chansiri need to find a way of it not being on us, the fans. Like, I'll admit, earlier today, I was like, I'm fed up of this, having to do it a certain way. That we're being gazumped all the time. Why is it always being so late? Why are we doing it this? Why? I have more questions than answers. And I think I got that when it was the situation with his fan forum. If he's going to address fans, he needs a translator. He needs someone to say it. I think he's still at Furs. Yeah, I think Ryan Session's still at Furs. Can't see him getting out at leave tomorrow. I'll be honest with you, neither do I, but at the end of the day, I'm still going to do a review of it. Oh, I love that new Hugh goal. I've had so many Leaf fans message me saying that it's a nightmare for them. No, are we going for forward? There we go. 8-1 lead backward last minute screamer. You heard it here first. Okay, put a bet on it. Backward to do a screamer. You heard it from him. I remember a few seasons back when we had a bad run and then we had 4 fixtures when we didn't see a win coming. I think we're 3 wins out of 4. Yeah, I remember that season. Run pump man, we were awful run before we smashed Leeds 6. We did. I've answered that about session. I still think he's at Spurs. I can find out for you if you want. Excuse me. Ryan. I am looking forward to having a little bit of a break next week as well. I think I've earned one. There'll still be videos on the channel, obviously, but I'm not going to be go as mental as I've done this last couple of things. We're going for forward, apparently, just no names. I'll take forward. We do need one. We need a goal scorer. Someone who can get in there, but we'll see. We will see. It's going to be interesting. I've got to get a deal done as well with something. 109 people, 48 likes. Get those likes up, people. If you want to become a channel member, it's $4.99 a month. You get to watch me drive a truck. And if you want to contribute to the channel tonight, like super chats, that all help go back into the channel. And also at the moment, it's going into baby funds, so I can just get some more bits and pieces for my little one and the little one to be here. So it'll be interesting, that one. Because come December, my life is going to get hectic again. Like this transfer window. No, are we going for forward? Nothing's been linked out, but I can see us going for forward. I just don't know who yet. That's the thing. I don't know who it will be. Sturridge. Yeah, Sturridge has already gone to... Is it FC Dallas? Or is it FC Nashville? He's gone to one of the MLS clubs. He's either gone to Nashville or Dallas, I think. Is he out of favour, potentially alone? Maybe. He's a left back. He's someone we could use. God, Ryan Sessegnon, that's the name that just makes me go back in time, because I remember it was this all in, everyone was for him, and then you just didn't hear anything about him. We probably won't win league tomorrow, but can't wait for the 2 weeks break to get the team to gel together. No excuses after that. Yeah, I got the thing. After this 2-week break, if it hasn't come good by the second international break in October, I think you turn around and go, thank you very much, Green Fingers. That I much appreciate that, mate. Really appreciate the tenner, mate. I much appreciate that, mate. We keep going, don't we? We keep going. But thank you for this, mate. I much appreciate it. It all helps. Everything helps. It either go back into studio, like I said, or it go back for the new one, and all my money at the minute is going into stuff for my little one. Because we found out, was it this week? 6 months, so we've got 3 months left. I think it's like 98 days or something daft. So thank you very much for that, mate. It's all going to go on stuff. I've already got a little one ticket bought as well. Dan, so yeah, he's gone to MLS. Much appreciate it, mate. Sounds like the club are targeting a versatile forward rather than an out-and-out number 9. Interesting. That would be interesting if that happens. We'll see. We'll see. Hendricks announced at 8. We will see, mate. If it does, what we'll do is... Right. If players get announced during this window while I'm streaming, what will happen is I will record a video while I'm streaming and then be able to upload the video as well to go, here's the player. That's how I'm going to do it, I think. So, yeah. Remember, start of the season, us nearly signing Bailey Peacock Farrell. Yep, he's gone. He's in Cyprus, I think. There's a few gems in the MLS. There is a lot of good gems in the MLS, actually. I raid them in EA Football Club. I'm saying EA Football Club because I played the beta. I raid them in FIFA all the time. I feel like we definitely need a left footer who can play on the left wing. Yep. Much appreciated, mate. Green fingers. I much appreciate it, mate. How's the Lego building going, by the way? All right, Tom, how you doing, mate? Denmark. Thank you. I knew it was somewhere. Me and Tom, I'm just going to say that, me and Tom have had a massive, who just come into the chat saying, all right, but me and Tom have scoured the free agency market between us like mad. And our conversations over this bloody window have been insane. I think we kept each other sane a little bit, Tom. Forest are getting... They're having a great window, Forest. I know losing Brennan's a massive blow, but they're having a cracking window. Slow, spending my time opening cans of beer. So what you're saying is when you get to 10 o'clock, you'll be like, I don't want to look at Lego pieces. I think I'll have another one. It's a kind of Lego building beer towers. Both are getting that's a good one. I remember Manuelson came on for that one game at the end of the season, didn't he? And that was 8. And it's like, well, that was a waste. Time's running out now. Hendricks and Butley, I take all day long. Yeah. Unless there is something that's in the pipeline that has no, this is actually a tie I bought for last year's transfer deadline day. Not last year's, this year's, when I did it in January. But I thought I did have it like that, like the thumbnail kind of thing. But I've gone for this way instead. So yeah, let's have a look. Also, my thumbnail art. Big shout out for Lee Creative Group. Lee from Goose Creative absolutely smashed it. Sent it me over. He really smashed it. All my link to the people who do the person who does my channel art and my thumbnail and stuff is in the description below. I do my thumbnail, I mean the channel art, the header, but because you could tell if there were thumbnails done by Lee, could they be better? My thumbnails are rubbish. Yeah. But yeah, I'll be here Weiss on a night out. Oh, nice one. Also, what happened to Darryl Lappman? I think Lappman went to Australia? God, that's a name from the past. That was like one of the first Chance Series signings in terms. I'm sure he came in that season. Where is he now? I believe Lappman is in... I'm right, he's in Perth Glory. Yeah, he's at Perth Glory and they're playing a lot more games. Yeah, he played 0 games at Wednesday. That's right. We saw him. He looked like he was decent. And Forest are having a medical for... Christ, they're doing some good business. But they've got 45 million to spend. They've got 45 million to spend, so it's interesting. That Liam Miller has signed for Preston. That's annoying. The Canadian left winger, cracking player. He looked good, but he just signed for Preston. That's annoying. When I heard we were in for it, I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. Let me just turn this up a minute. But where else do you think we're going to do? Middlesbrough got a Serie A striker. I think if you looking at clubs in the Championship, who do you think done the best business so far? Let me have a look. I can find out. I think you might be right, actually. I just remember him holding up the Wednesday shirt. No, Chansiri. It's Chansiri because he's wearing the Chansiri shirt that got to the playoff final. You may have to drink something a bit stronger after this. I already have got something stronger in the fridge. Don't worry. I remember when Jeremy Melhan retired when he was 20. Yeah, he went to do missionary work. He went to he was very religious and he managed to just enjoy. He decided to go that way, basically. And fair credit to anyone who wants to do that. He was a cracking player. I loved Jeremy Melhan. We're having a little bit of old school players coming back here, aren't we? But it's going to be interesting to see where we go because everything's ramping. Like, at the moment, we got what? Oh, hang on. Let's listen to it because Newcastle just come in on the thing. Didn't we get Amadou? Amadou. That sounds familiar. That does sound familiar. That Land of Fire did work well. Let's have a look. That Land of Fire, we were all like, yeah, if we've got Land of Fire because it's on Atletico Madrid, then we find out he's a really... And then we find out that he's a bit of a con man. Because he was. He's really bad. Drum rolls look good. Yep. Sunderland have got people coming in. The thing is, Sunderland, that Momosugu, yep, he was decent. I think he's in... I can't remember where he is now. I think I still follow him on Instagram. I'm surprised that West Brom haven't had a file sale with the report problem. I think they are maybe doing it now. I think that's why some of them are going. I think they got something like the situation where I think they're just going to give it a try and see if it's not good in January, then that's when the fire sale happened. I was expecting that. Hey, no way then, the Eagle. How are you? Mello. Yeah, that window where we got Mello and we were like, oh, great. We're looking at Inter Milan. Nowhere near it. The lad Leeds just signed. Who are we on about? Edits. Embleton going to Derby County. Wow. Let's have a look. Bournemouth reach a verbal group for this. Oh, here we go. It looks like they're going to lose Lewis Simpson at Leeds as well, which is interesting. And Somerville is off as well by the looks of it. Let's have a look. Birmingham had the best one. I really do think that. I saw someone earlier saying that get Gardner a pay rise, and I agree with that. Bolt should be backup keeper after that save against Cardiff. Yeah. They got a lot of O'Shea, didn't they? Yeah, they did. What we saying? What our eyes going for? What we seen, Tom? Turning point. That's him. He looks like he's going to Everton. Our own Eagle. We'll see what happens there. Yeah. This is the thing that we got a thing where we're looking at stuff. Oh, I love this. Everyone's now starting to tweet at John Butley going, we're Northern. We'll be absolutely buzzing if you can come. It's that typical. As soon as someone's gone Northern, it's like, right, we're Northern Club. Just bam it. We'll be able to bam it and do it. But I'm intrigued to see what we manage to do because at the minute, it is 8 o'clock, nearly. Someone said... Interesting question. Shut up. So Luton West Ham tonight as well, so that'll be interesting to see what the score is there. But as of right now, what do you think? Where you keep refreshing Twitter or X or whatever Elon Musk wants to call it again. It's not looking forward to kind of thing. You keep checking Twitter, you keep looking online, I keep checking my phone just to see if anyone sent me anything because I've had a couple of people send me stuff during the day, which is always interesting. And yeah, let's have a look here. Let's go back to X. How are we all doing? What are we all doing? How's our day been as well? What's everyone doing right now apart from watching the transfer deadline day stuff and watching me? So let me know. I'd like to know. I'm hoping that Sheffield Wednesday tweet this thing. 3 hours, 3 signings. That's the dream. Yep, I agree with that thing. Why do I sound like someone's in here? It's only me. Let's have a look. Thank God and Somerville can't tear us a new house. Exactly. Couldn't say those pens again. They were great pens, weren't they? That's how you take a pen. There's 111 people watching and 52 likes. Get those likes up, please. I would much appreciate it if you can. I would really appreciate the likes up. It all helps a lot. Now, the thing I got is, when we're in this window, while we're looking at doing things, we know what we need, what we think we need. Now, it all depends what Sicko wants he needs. Now, my thing is going into this now, we've just got back training from leave with my son. Oh, hey, Daniel. How is it over there? Is it busy? 53 likes now. Yep, 54 going up, which is great. Like I said, the problem with these streams when it's a transfer thing, you get to a point where it's like, right, where do you need to look at? So let's have a look. Let's just have a look at some general transfers. Johnny Evans has signed a 1-year deal at Man United, which is weird. Nottingham Forest, we said about getting Hudson-Odoi. Liverpool have rejected a 150 million bid for Mo Salah from Saudi Arabia. Hey, Matthew, how you doing, mate? Man United have got Reguilon from Tottenham on a season-long loan. Hey, everyone, like the video? Yes, please. That much appreciate that. Man United has reached an agreement with Fiorentina to sign Amrabat, which is good. I think he's already signed, hasn't he? On loan with an option to buy. Now, this is the thing that I've got at a minute. You look at Man United. You look at what's going on with them. They're very similar thing to what's going on with Wednesday. Our transfers are a little bit hit and miss, if you know what I mean. Some work, some don't. Does that make sense? Got Antonio and Bowen in my friend. Oh, that should be good. Lead manager, training more, so overseeing, been very busy though. I bet it is. Give me a moment. Let me think. Everton to United is beyond the career. Yeah, isn't it? You know what? The thing is though, I'm looking at a lot of these situations. Look at Brighton signing after on season on loan from Barcelona, which is weird. They all feel like FIFA career mode signings, and some do feel like, what do you call it? Football Manager. So Taviaz has gone to Forest of Well with an option back. He's good, actually. I like him. Legends have gone to Villa on a season on loan of Well. We've got 3 hours left in the window. 3 hours. So it'll be interesting. Evans hasn't improved since they got rid of him. Not really. Let's have a look. Evening also, I'm late. Nerve fried after dealing with a guy who needed news. Have I missed out? So, I'll do a bit of a catch-up. So, we've missed out on Isaac Hayden. It looks like he's going to Standard Liège. Jeff Hendricks looks like it's all but done, but we haven't announced it yet. Even though Ati Chansiri has turned around and followed him, and that's normally a sign of going, hey, that's it doing. Johnny Evans, Arizona Eagle. Then John Buckley was on the way to Swansea. Swansea thought they had it done, 3 million. The deal has collapsed. Now the player would like to go to a club up north, so we could try and get something sorted as well. Bannon just followed Buckley on Twitter by the looks of it. Interesting. It's interesting where we live in these days of social media now, where social media can show us so much more than what's going on. But Bannon and Buckley do have the same agent. So check if it's a recent follow, because they both follow each other on Instagram. Buckley and Bannon have the same agent. They're represented by the same people. So have a look what's going on there, because that could be the situation there that is going on, because they are represented. So it could be a case of we're reading too much into that, if that makes sense. If it's where's the bloody thing I'm trying to do here? I'm trying to do too many things at once. Give me a minute. So if we could get in John, even if we could get John Buckley, that would be fantastic, because I think he's a good player. Now, the talk of Marvin Johnson going on loan to Derby. He will be going on loan to Derby by the sounds of it. So we know they don't like he doesn't like being here at the minute due to whatever reason. He wants to play 13 football. It got spoke about saying that he could leave if it does. Volks was linked with Derby too. Now, here's the thing I got is Sheffield Wednesday built a League One team to get out of League One. Ipswich and Plymouth built a championship squad to get out of League One. That's the difference. I do rate Buckley. Buckley's good. Buckley is a good player. He's decent. Now, the thing with Buckley, though, excuse me, he's 23, and I think they're wanting him to get a lot of mat fitness. Now, it's interesting that they were very much agreed to sell him for $3 million. That's not a big amount if we can still stay in this league next year. So you could do something there. Blue Monday, Black Friday, Sheffield Wednesday, it doesn't matter, leave by 4 on Saturday. I like that. Fair enough, mate. It's a good one. I do like it, but good luck to you on Saturday. I think you'll smash us. Dathan said Johnson to Derby at the moment is a non-starter, so Johnson could be staying. Interesting. I think his debut was against us, actually. I think you might be right. I'll have a look. I'd be interested to see if Salah leaves in this window. Because you've got to remember, if he goes, they have to get things in quickly, because the Salah deal can get done because they don't shut till, I think, later. Like Standard Liège could have a situation where if Buckley goes there and he doesn't get the deal done, and he nearly had a deal done here, their window shuts on the 6th, where ours shut today. So it'll be interesting. Good luck on Saturday, Russell. There's no beef between... It's a rivalry, but there's no actual beef between fans who come in as rival fans. As long as they're respectful, I don't mind. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah, Buckley will most likely be alone, but if he does well and he enjoys it, and if he's a Wednesday fan, and finger crossed we're still in the championship, we might be able to do a deal. You never know. I don't think we'll play our 3 million. I think we're going to... I've got this thing, right? I think we're going to try and survive, and then either this next season or season after where we'll be able to do a bit. But we need to start looking after players, whoever comes in at a certain age. We've got to do better than that. We really do. His debut was, and his first senior goal. Oh, there we go. Please don't make it a defeat number 5. I hope not. Buckley Gordon. Yeah, I thought I recognised that name. 90th minute win against us, didn't he? There's the thing. I signed Alex Martin on FN22 before he played for us. We signed him, and in real life I thought he would be good. Salah won't leave. Too late. Yeah, too late in the window. If Salah went now, it'd be insane. It would be an absolute insane deal to go. So I can't see that one. It's too late. There's a lot of deals that are way too late. The only way Salah goes is if there's the thing where you can have him in January, and then they'll look at replacing in January. So it's that kind of thing. So it's always interesting when this happens. Sorry, dead air. No, bad YouTuber. Hey, Jake, how are you? Well, I am doing very well, Dean. I'm enjoying myself, even though I'd be happy if we got some players in. If we got some players in, even better. I would be having a fantastic day. But if we don't get no players in, then fair enough. We move on. Think we move as it goes on, kind of thing. We move as it goes on because we'll either be really busy or it's all gonna happen late. I think it's either all gonna happen around 9ish, or it's all gonna change at a different point. So we'll see. Let's have a look. As I don't worry, he'll be half price after the season with us. Yeah, 150 million offer 2 weeks ago would have been accepted probably. Yeah, they left it too late to try and get him. To be fair. I feel if we had someone ready to be announced soon, someone would have tweeted us saying they saw him near a car. We don't, to be fair, we haven't seen many people do that this window though. We haven't seen many people get a picture of some of them. I think we're being a little bit more careful as a club who we're letting see things. There's 111 people watching, 63 likes. Get those likes up, please. I would much appreciate if you could get those likes up and get them close to the 100. That would help me a lot. It really does help. I will share this again because I haven't shared the stream app for a while. There might be some people who might want to come and watch. If you've got people who you know are Wenty fans, let them know so they can come and watch. My keyboard keeps doing that. There we go. Let's have a look here. Where we are. In my opinion, if we lose on Saturday and play well, fair play. The imperative is important for us. I am optimistic about the new look and vision of our club. I am a little bit the same. I've seen bits that are improving. The thing is, when football fans don't give people time, they don't give time and they don't give patience, and that's something we've got. This international break at the weekend, after this game, even for 2 weeks, it's going to be treated as a mini. It's literally going to be a mini preseason because it's going to be able to get players up to Bernard had been called up. I know Bernard had been called up. I know Vacquez had been called up. Has anyone else been called up? I saw a tweet earlier saying he saw Mo at car. The problem is, because idiot features have taken over taken over Twitter, it's all knackered on how you can look things up. Also, interesting one for me. Tom Cannon going to Leicester for 6 million and higher, which is interesting. Delgado got called up as well for Chile. I thought he might have done. Peter with the car park again. Yep. We're expecting to lose, so we might as well take advantage of that. Maybe. The thing is, again, this is 2 players who are quite senior in the area that has all turned around and said we're looking at getting better. We look like we're getting better and we feel confident in ourselves and they think it'll come. If you actually look at what... Because the thing is, Gregory said this before. Gregory said this in the first season in League One when things weren't going right. He said this before. And when it wasn't going right, he turned around and said, it's on other players. Windass this week has said it's on other players. I think this is the thing I've got. I think a lot of people have that situation where it's interesting. They're all like, well, no, it's on the manager. He's the one that sent you out there. But if you've got a manager and they told you to do it a certain way and you don't follow those instructions kind of thing, it's on the person for not listening and following the instructions. But if you turn around and say, we can do this and that, can we change this around? You're adding input. So it's interesting. I thought the whole Josh Windass and Lee Gregory coming out and saying things was really interesting to me. I think it was an interesting insight to how they're all feeling to a point. Anything can happen in a derby. It's like Leeds have been brilliant. Leeds haven't been great, but Leeds are also Leeds and Wednesday to... I hate this word because whenever you say this word, it always equals relegation. And I hate it with passion. But we're both teams on transitions. We're both transitioning from different styles of football. Us more so than Leeds. I think Leeds is an easier one to transition from. Ours is not. I think Darren Moore style of football, saw him on Guy Fawkes, or like, nice to see him getting on the TV work. Interesting to see what's going on there. Apparently been linked with the York City job because the takeover is nearly done and they want Darren Moore in, which will be an interesting one. Let's have a look. I'm missing some. I think players are striking against... I don't think players are striking against Chansiri. I think you can knock that emotion out your head. That wouldn't make sense. Because if they strike against Chansiri, you're going to make yourself look good if you want to move out the club. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. I think they're struggling to get used to a new style of football. And you've got 10 new players in. Yes, I'll say Chansiri's done some things wrong with the way he's done things, but they're not striking. You can see bits where it's improving. It's lack of concentration again. It's just not knowing where position are. One of my big things is with this team, they're doing zonal marking. We've seen what we're like with zonal marking before. We're crap at it. 119 people watching, 65 likes. Get those likes up, please. I would much appreciate it. Give us a chance to get it all sort of first win on Saturday. That would be good going into break. Jake, is it going to be you and Worko and Dex on the live stream later or just Dex? I think it's me and Dex, from what I know. I think it's me and Dex, mate. I do appreciate the business that we have done under Sicko. Promising we're getting younger players signed for longer deals, so we must have a vision. Yep. I think we've got to do that, though, because if you look at some of the players who are coming in, they are all players who are at an age where they can do something, if you know what I mean. They're all players who can be sold on. Now, granted, a lot of them do have sell-on fees lined up and stuff. So we have to be wary of that. But I just realised something. I haven't got a certain screen I need to use. So, because I need to quickly make be right back because I need to be. So give me a minute. You will go against us. We haven't kept a clean sheet since 2022. Jesus. Hopefully we can, mate. But I hope it's a good game and I hope everyone behaves. But I can see it not being in a sense. Just because we know what football fans are like and what the fan bases are like as well. Let me just do this a minute. There we go. Download this. Download. Give me a moment, if you please. Let's have a look. Where was I up to? Worko can't make it down. He's still struggling to get his tin can. Oh, meant to help him fix that today. Oops. Yeah, he can't do it because he's got a tin can connection. Yeah, he can't do it because he's got a tin can connection. That's funny. Oh, that makes me laugh. Let's have a look. Evening. Jane? I think you mean Jake. Evening, mate. How you doing, mate? Should have never got rid of Moore. Worst decision Chancellor ever made. Even worse than the road deal. The problem is, though, mate, it was a disagreement between the pair of them. It was a disagreement between the pair of them. And if you have that situation where you can't agree on something, it makes the working relationship difficult. They said in the thing that it was, and Darren Moore said it was just a change in what was not going to happen in terms of thing. We have both sides of the story now, kind of thing, and it does fit. I see you're on brand with your head tie. Yes, I am. Lee, who just come into the chat, is the one who done the thumbnail art with the headband round. He's absolutely cracked it with this, and he's done really, really well. And I much appreciate it, mate. Butley looks like he turned out. Yeah, it does look like it's on Worko. Oh, look, it's Tin Can Man and his computer. How you doing with your Tin Can computer, mate? Oh, what's this? No, what? No, what? Oh, sod off. So you've been negative. Go away. Can't be dealing with you. Let's have a look now at hearing that Butley deal had collapsed. Hendrick's arrival, provided go through, will bump Wednesday squad to a 26-man senior squad. Have repeatedly referred wanting 25-man squad, so we could have some going out as well. Let's have a look. I've missed some stuff here. Hi Nat, how you doing, mate? Not too fond of scoring goals though. Nice to have a Leaf fan in here. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, enjoying. I am Mark. You enjoying beer? A beer, Nat? Apparently we are the 75-year-old descendants. Rob Bartley playing right now at 20. Like, yeah, he signed for Luton. Good deal, actually. Good, thanks, Nat. Good, Jet. Sorry, not Jet. It already fell through, worker, mate. Up to be the usual. Chansey will cost all the players in the championship if he doesn't pull his finger out and sign some players. He could do, but we can't do out about what goes on at the club, sadly. We'll see what happens. I don't think they're sat around doing no. I think they will be trying to do stuff. Let's have a look. Tin Can Man, it's all going well. Thank you very much. In other news, David Hirsch retired. Yeah. How are you? How are you working out? Evening, Adam. How you doing, mate? We need to get the bring more back nonsense as a fan base. We need to get, yeah, I think the bring back more nonsense it's done. It's not going to happen. Moore's already seeing it as what it is. Hey, Jay, mate, how are you streaming? It's been good, mate. It's been very good so far. I've been really enjoying it. Hang on a minute. Let me help you here with this. If one of my mods, Worko, can you put Lee's contact details? Is where you can help for Green Finger, please, mate. Hey, Callum, how you doing? In New Zealand. Oh, you're the one who said it was thingy, didn't you? Yes. You said it one who said it from 6 a.m., wasn't it? Right, let me download this. Let me go to this a minute. So I am quickly going to be right back. I've been streaming for an hour-ish, and I need to go on. I know it's X now. Worker, mate, can you put in Lee's detail for me for his stuff? They've got something wanting to help. Hey, Nigel. Hey, Debbie. How you all doing? Where is this thing I just made? Oh, it's B in it. There we go. Open. Thank you, mate. Much appreciate it. Let's have a look here. Once the squad gels around the international break, we'll be fine. Hopefully, I really hope. We need to look forward. 100% we will come good. Let's see who's on Wednesday's radar now. At the moment, it's still Butley. Butley and Hendricks. This Hendricks thing is taking a while, though. Let's be fair. What's this? No deal sheet means Sheffield Wednesday and other EFL clubs have no wiggle room with transfer deadline day. Ooh, what's this? The Owls are yet to announce any new players. Deadline day as it stands. However, things are working hard. Few hours left. Newcastle United, no deal sheet. In the Premier League, their deal sheet will allow club to confirm the deal had been reached in order to allow additional time. They don't, however, this in the English Football League, which means any deal needs to be done and dusted by the time 11 p.m. calls. Oh, there is a streamlined process which is giving them a 15 extra minute to fill out the final four called a quick application, which is interesting. That is interesting. Hey, Batman, how you doing, mate? That is interesting. I didn't know about that. As of right now, though, I am quickly going to do this if I can get it to work. Hang on a minute. Browse. Let me get it to work. I don't want to leave it with an empty screen. I made this earlier today. Hopefully this works. Where is it? All right, go up one. And up again. Go down one then. Right, give me a minute. Everything been done on the fly, as per usual. A Funk Chef 41 stream wouldn't be the same if it wasn't done on the fly. Right, let's do this. I'm going to be right back, people. Give me a minute. I need to have a pee. Back. There we go. We are back. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Where are we all gone? 104 people watching. 2 like girls, likes up people. I much appreciate it. Where was it up to? I always wonder how to pronounce your name. Yeah, I always wonder that as well, Jazz. Let's have a look. Anyone know the Luton score? I don't, mate, actually. I can find out for you. Luton. 0-0, mate. Hasn't kicked off. It's 0-0. That kicked off, hasn't it? Yeah. What's going on? Oh, lost Sky Sports, as per usual. I don't want the game. Hello. Lily. He's busy doing stream. He'll be back in a minute. Where was it? I am back. How are you all doing? Yeah, what man? It would be when to. Has Atty fall down on you? He hasn't. Let's have a look. Where was I? I've missed a lot of chats here. So there it is. Is someone keeping an eye on the Instagram account? They are. I think we need to. I don't think Sicko likes one of the report. I think it's interesting. When you say about the athletes ran by 8 blokes in a tiny office, it is. Ian Punk, I'm good, mate. How are you? A lot of thought it went into. That's amazing. And this, folks, is why you use OBS scenes. This, folks, is why you forget you made your OBS scene and deleted it during the day. To you, Worko, my friend. I had to go on the fly there. Yeah, what's everyone had to tea? Let's do a deck thing. What we had all to tea. I do love how he responds to very protected club. Yep. I'd be the Wednesday way to be dreadful run and then beat Leeds. Make sure you wash your hands, Jake. I did. It gave me a chance to just see my little one as well and just see the missus. Make sure baby's not beating her up, which it is. Understand Marvin Johnson. Understand Marvin Johnson to Derby is a non-starter. With all the usual caveats that better things can change, but at the moment, Marvin Johnson would not be going to Derby. He would not be going to Derby. That is interesting. So that is an interesting one there. And that was 28 minutes ago. I missed that one. With Flash on guitar. He needs a break. Data quote. now. Yeah. What's that? Hi, Mark. Just slap title, whole hi-ho, silver lining on, get us all riled up. I can't, mate. I cannot use hi-ho silver lining because you get copyright striked. Because it's a thingy song. 108 people watching, 72 people. He likes, please go likes up. Just queuing Nerf ban, you change it. And people say I'm the one lagging behind with the news. Welcome to 5 minutes ago, Jay. Oh, shut up, you. I need Bran and Antonio to do it. Got them in the FPL team. He probably... Yeah, I deleted the Be Right Back scene earlier, which was... I knackered it. I have burger too. McDonald's, battered sausage, egg fried rice, chips and curry. No wife or kids all weekend, so there's only one time enjoying a fish finger butty. No, just Mexican food. Oh, worker comes in, it all derails. Joe Cran on Jet Hendricks imminent. By the way, nothing to be concerned about regarding the delay of Parliament wear at this point. So Jeff Hendricks is to be... Hey, I've got a megaphone. Jeff Hendricks to be announced is imminent. It's just not happened yet. This is from Joe Cran on Twitter, or X, or whatever you want to call it, the mentalist. So he has said there's nothing concerning it. Are we doing something where we announce them all at the same time? Kind of thing. Interesting. I changed my name. Take some time, though. Oh, hey, Morgan. There we go. I now know who you are. Morgan. Now I know you're Morgan, mate. You can go back to your name. I'll just remember. I've just been sent something by Tom. Let's have a look here. Sent a photo. What's this? Today could be one of the best days of my life. I'm talking to the boy to watch Wednesday to him running. Interesting. So Butley could be done. Butley could be already ready to do, which is interesting. There could be something in that with that one. Interesting. Let's see. If we can get Butley done, that'd be good. F me with the transfer. We're busy as your dreams. Yeah, my dream's doing well. Hey, darling, how you doing? I changed it. Bring back Berahino deadline day again. Yes. Does anyone know if Parrot is available? I'm not sure. I think Parrot's... I can't remember if Parrot signed a new deal. I know Dane Garlick's gone. He'd gone to Ipswich, and before he signed a new deal. Troy Parrot. I can't find it. Troy Parrot is currently... Yes, he's gone to Holland. He's gone to Holland. So yeah. Troy Parrott is in Holland at the minute, so that one's done. He's on loan there, so that's a shame. They'll all be stood holding hands, sing "Come By On" in which the devil wishes it. That'll be the announcement video, Jesus. What is going on in your head tonight, Jack? Jack, I was gonna say you had a long day, but you've been playing Starfield all day, haven't you? So you're just you're a bit out of it, aren't you? Let's have a look. Woo, drawing dogs. I'd love to see what goes on in your head. Just logged in from Canada. Anyone in yet? No, not yet, Ben. How are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Haven't seen you in a while, mate. You good? Ow, eye hurts. We need New Who back to Bully Leeds. Yeah, 1 day. Give him a 1 day contract. God, no, worker, brony, dark, Gary Flay, just like your Twitch streams. Hendrick would be good bit. I think it would be. I think it would be a really good bit of business. My microphone is covering my entire face. Let's put that down there. I think it would be a good bit of business. I think people are writing him off before he's even got here. And they're going on what Reading fans said. So, and I think you've got to be careful about teams that are left, clubs that got relegated, because they're not in a good place, kind of thing, as a team. So it's hard. It's very hard to get teams in that situation happy, in a sense, if you know what I mean. But we'll see what happens. I need to just quickly actually rename that to Be Right Back. So I've now got a Be Right Back screen. Rename. Back. Is this in line? Nope, that one. That can move up one now. There we go. That's better. There we go. Yeah, he's always unhinged. Yeah, you've been in his dream, Lee, as you know. You know how bad a workout dream gets. In your opinion, Jake, do you think we have the team to stay up? I think we got the team to stay up. I think what I see Wednesday this season is the typical thing that happened at Nottingham Forest last season. They brought so many players in, and it took a while for it to gel. It took a while for it to come together. And this is where I think it's at. I think they brought so many players in again, and it's really struggled to get that done. And I think it's going to be interesting that. So that's my bit. I think at the minute, I think there's enough there. We just need to be really careful. And hopefully it clicks. Because if it doesn't click, we don't want to be in a situation where we're cut adrift. We want to be able to say that we're not. So let's see what happens. Worker, man without hinges. Yep. Anyone else remember when Hudson-Odoi was having a 50 million bids for him? Yeah, it's mental, isn't it? It's mental how a player can go from 50 million to 3. But I think that's probably a good thing for Hudson-Odoi, because he doesn't have that price tag. He can go at Forest and rebuild his career and get game time and see him as that player who was really good, kind of thing. I think it's one of those good ones, to be fair. You heard anything on when they put in 160 million bidding for Salah 2 million contract? Oh, no, mate. I think we said we're going to go get Ronaldo instead. I know he's 37, but he can still do it. I think we're just going to get agent Semedo to do things. Oh, let's see. I thought that isn't it. That person's a dead ringer for bloody Dom Howson. Well, Dom Howson then. We'll see what happens though soon. Alex Miller has just gone ... here. So, at the moment, let me air horn. So, Alex Miller has just put ... Is something about to be imminent? So, the way we're going to do this is something breaks. I will be recording a video. It'll be like a video, but it'll be in the stream kind of thing. So, I will do that. So, yes. So, could have something here ready to go, which will be interesting. Let's have a look here. The chat is so much nicer than the social media crowd. I try and make it that way, mate. Everyone got, as long as people are respectful in my chat, I don't mind. Everyone's entitled to opinions, as long as we're respectful and nice. So, yeah. 117 people and 76 likes. Get those likes up, people. Come on. It looks like we might have a signing coming here. Alex Miller just put ... Knowing Alex Miller, this might be just him going, I'm about to order a pizza. That's a bad joke, but he had done it before. Where he gone, I'm about to order some food. Nothing. Just call me a hotways. Ben got to love Canada. Spent 3 months in Prince George. Banking, 14. Lovely country. Any thoughts on Cole Palmer? I don't know if it's a good move for Palmer, but I understand why he's done it. But I think if he was patient, he could have played at City because they're going to need him, kind of thing. Martin, be glad you don't use social media, only YouTube. Yep, don't Didn't Palmer sign a 7-year contract too? Yes, he did. Again, another big one of those long contracts that people have been doing. Not yet, but Alex Miller had just tweeted something, so we might have something in the works. So we will keep refreshing everything, kind of thing. So let's see. Yeah, God damn it, the weather. I think it could be something but I don't think it's what we think it's going to be. Personally. Well, let's have a look here. Aaron Goodfan moved to a new job, so I've been busy. Oh, all right, cool, mate. Hope the new job's good. Yeah, agree, Punk. Forest could be good club for him, like others too. Had talent, cast aside, Forest could be a good bit. Exactly. Had a few rants on social media, but such a better place to get better info about our club. We love. Oh, thank you, mate. I much appreciate that. Yeah, Nat's just done it well. It makes you wonder. Here we go. Let me do a video here. Told Blackburn Rovers midfielder is on his way to S6 to complete the final stages of a loan switch. I repeat, John Buckley is on his way to S6 to get his loan move. So Buckley is coming to Sheffield Wednesday on loan. He is a Wednesday lad through and through, apparently. So this is a cracking bit of business. Really good bit of business. Did it sound like he didn't want to go to Swansea, but he made it clear he wants the Owls move. This would be really good. Really good bit of business if this happens. And it's a very quick way of getting to here from Blackburn. I wonder if his uncle's going to be with him, because his uncle's the Wednesdayite. So that is some great news. If we can get a loan bid sorted, fantastic. That is one bit of good business. Come on. Bit of positivity in the chat. Come on. Get some positivity. Put some, I don't know, we're all Wednesday, aren't we, in the chat? This would be a really good bit of business. I'm very happy if this one pulls off. Great. Absolutely great. Oh, God, I just read that. Any news on the Newcastle player? So, player, it's not players. Edit on tops, it's just player. Hendricks only. Hayden has gone to Standard Liège. So, yeah. Let's have a look. Everyone don't hate on Worko. Life has had done indeed. Dirty enough dreaming. Yep. Honestly, incredibly true. Yep. Glanced at the chat and thought the Palmer 7-year deal with Liam. Yep. George, as you said it, I just picked up on it myself. New should have the captain great bit of business. Come on. Yep. Great start. E-I-E-I-O. Yep. Punky Horrors. For what Punky Horrors has said, she's on her birthing ball at the moment. So just to clarify, we need to thick crosses. We need a striker and a midfielder now. Finger crossed. We'll see. Turning point. Welcome to the massive. Yep. Nice. We're all Wednesday thing. I've got Haaland tripled on your captain. Oh, interesting. Good goal midweek, if I'm correct. I think he did actually. Yeah, he was involved in that lineup. Bit of positivity. Yep. Oh, work out. After the window closes, let's hope we can get behind Sicko Kids and the team, and we can get it all done. Best bit of business of the window for us. Welcome to F6. Brill news. I agree. Hi ho Sheffield Wednesday. It's also her office chair at the moment. Yes, because we sorted her chair out of well. But that is great news. Now, I got to think that if we get a signing, what is basically going to happen is you'll get me looking at camera, doing my usual stuff. Basically, it's gonna be done a different way because I want to make the video at the same time as streaming, so it'll be good. Let's have a look here. Was Swansea going to? Swansea were going to pay $3 million for Buckley, Gary, and it collapsed. Buckley wants to come to Wednesday. He's a Wednesdayite. His uncle used to take him to games, and he's been a Wednesdayite ever since. So this is good. Hey, pal, how you doing, mate? Here comes the ball. On the other hand, well, that is currently in the studio in the Jesus Christ. Worko. Super Johnny Butley. How's it going, man? Harpo, I am good, mate. How are you? How are you doing tonight? Let's have a look. Worko, a noise he's used to hearing. Yeah. Sorry, I just joined. Kid needed me. What have I missed? So, what you've missed is, Phil, is Hayden isn't coming to Wednesday. That move collapsed. His second collapse moved in a week. Jeff Hendricks is imminent in signing. I can't say that word. It's pretty much all but done. John Buckley was on our radar, but then he was off our radar, going to Swansea for $3 million. That deal collapsed, and he's now coming to Wednesday. He's a Wednesdayite. His uncle's a Wednesdayite, and he's on his way to Sheffield Wednesday now. Marvin Johnson was rumoured to go to Derby. Now it's been said that's not happening. I think that's about where I'm at with it all. If I've missed anything, please let me know. But I think I'm a little bit right. I've not missed anything here. It will be a loan, though. Blackburn didn't want to sell only loans. That's why it collapsed. No idea, mate. Yeah, that's what that is what Joe Krantz just said. So they only wanted a loan. And if this loan goes well, and say Chansiri can get money. So yeah, Joe Krantz had just said, close on signing it, deal reunited, didn't want to sell, only loan. Butley made a pro debut against Wednesday, and he's now on his way back. Fantastic news. So that's fantastic. That is really good news. I agree. How about a left back? Yep. Any relation to former Grimby Alan Buckley? I don't know, mate. I can find out for you, though. We can find out. I have too many tabs open. Ow. Yeah, he's from Manchester, so he doesn't have to go far, really. So that's good. Hope Dex does his iconic FIFA card review. Probably will, mate. He probably will. The manager really likes him at Blackburn, but can't fit him in their system right now. That's why he's only been a loan deal. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I know he's well hoped. Hope it's not like Will Butley. Oh, God, I remember Will Butley. And he scored against them for Bolton, if I remember. Let's have a look. Shout Cancelo. Where's Elliot Anderson? Always liked him. He is still at Newcastle, but they have to keep him. They got to keep him for Champions League because he counts as one of their English homegrown players. And he's been playing off the bench recently, so I understand why he's not coming thing. Lowe, there we go, I missed someone. Lowe is got an agreement to go, a verbal agreement to go to Swansea as well. Punk Fogden. Oh, God, I don't like Fogden. No offense. If anyone likes Fogden, I'm not a fan of him. So Lowe is going to Swansea. There's been a verbal agreement by the player. I think it's just waiting on. It's nice to give a bit of two fingers up at Swansea there, though. Because it's like, we're going to get Lowe, and now we're going to get this. So let's have a look. I bet the Swansea manager is gutted about losing to us again at the final hurdle. I like that, Gotch. Hope they get it into gear tomorrow, mate. Fans are getting... Jane, they're getting very frustrated. Yeah, they are. But I have noticed recently you're putting a lot of things about Darren Moore coming back. It's not going to happen, I'm afraid. It's just not. So it's interesting. Let's have a look. Sorry about that. Was there anything in the Canadian striker? Are you on about the lad who's just gone to Preston? Are you on about the one that's going to Preston who just signed, Liam Miller? There was something in it, but we couldn't get a deal for it. We just couldn't get a deal for it, sadly. Let's have a look. We need a striker still. Can we still loan a striker for the Prem? Nope. Once the deadline is done, we can only apply for a 15-minute extension, which is called a quick application. That's all we can do. 15 minutes, that's it, and then we're done. Whatever happens then, you're done. Yeah, Miller, he's gone to Preston, sadly. Let's have a look here. Punk Guy Sports News. Cheers, darling. You're meant to be doing uni work, or are you having a break? I forgot he was in charge of something out. Yep. I only just realised there's a tie around your head. What in the jumbo rubber going on here? I can't be bothered to put it round my neck. And if you look at my thumbnail, Phil, it is the Punk logo, which is in the corner with a tie around its neck, done by Lee from Goose Creative. So I'm really happy about that. So that's why I'm just following on what it looks like. Yeah, it's a shame. He's a good player as well. Will Vokes, breaking news. Will Vokes is staying put at Sheffield Wednesday. Numerous clubs are interested, but nothing concrete until the midfielder will be staying at Hillsborough until January. He will be in the squad for Leeds tomorrow. So, no Will Vokes leaving. This is another player who was talked about not leaving. Will Vokes is staying. Headband look mint, mate. It's a tie, mate, but it works. I feel like I'm just about to leave sick form again. Oh. Jack, Luton are losing. Any info on Darren Moore coming on your live, Punk? No idea, mate. He's done everyone else's. I sent him a message, but I haven't got any jelly sweets, see? I haven't got any Haribo jelly sweets. I've just got these. I've got cheapos. If I had a set of jelly sweets, he could have come on, couldn't he? Let's just get behind Sicko. Too many years now we've wanted to act managers, and I feel Sicko is getting it going. I agree with you, Gotch. Got a 24. I'm so bad at people's names. I apologise. I knew that was it. Jack, are you laughing like that in your studio, my friend? Because I think you are. It looks like we should be getting 2 players in a minute. 2 players at Middlewood yesterday and 2 players joining today. Might be wrong, but I'd be surprised if Sheffield Wednesday went for Hendrick and Butley. But it looks like we're getting Butley and Hendricks in. Is Casper Michael a free agent? Get out. I like Volks, and I think he's a decent, just silly from his agent. Again, Cardiff, yeah. For context, Jake and I know someone who's rather insufferable with Luton fan. Yes, he is. He is indeed, my friend. He is indeed, and yeah, we've had a lot of things done. I don't really want... I kind of said my whole thing on the Chancery out, but Max, you might not have seen it. So here's the thing with mine, Max. The thing with Chancery out, if you're Chancery out, that's your thing. But unless someone goes and gives him the money, there's no point. We're going to have a couple of weeks' time. He's going to be back in Thailand, and he's not going to hear the protests or anything. So I think... we all have an opinion how it could be done. I won't lie, early today, I was feeling very Chancery out at one point. I really was. But you got to take it as, hey, I'm Jackson from Jackson. Hey, Jackson, how you doing, mate? You are smashing your channel, young man. You are really doing well. Proud of you. It takes a lot to do a channel. Keep it up, mate. You are really doing really well, Jackson. My friend Dad used to play for Darren at Torquay. Oh, really? Anyone realise Derby trying to become our B team? Yes, I noticed that. Another one we need to get behind, folks, supporting We All Make Mistakes. Yep, I agree. They are proper sport things with wine gums. Yep. Just left by mutual consent. We don't need a keeper, but I could understand why people would say go for him. He'll get a job, though. Kappa Michael will get a deal. Hang on a minute. I will be with you in a minute. He's okay, bad thing. You're not meant to do the leave thing, so yeah. Just left by Maruko said, hey, we might try a last minute bid. Isn't Kiefer Moore already on his way to... Kiefer Moore's already on his way to somewhere. I've already seen that one. I'm pretty sure I saw Kiefer Moore is already on his way to a club. And I can't remember who it is. I swear he's already... Yeah, he's already on his way to Norwich. I think he's already on his way to Norwich. But Cardiff still want him as well. So, it's interesting. Cardiff still want him and Thingy want him. So, yeah. So, it's interesting, that one. Let's have a look. I need to just do this a minute. Let's have a look. Where am I at to? Sorry about that. Jake Lad, I thought you were doing an impression of Jeff Hendricks. Jimi Hendrix with the tire on the day we signed Jeff Hendricks. I like that, Sloppy Gilmore. I like that a lot. Really good. Smith is going to Derby then. He can go in. No, Smith isn't going to Derby. Nothing's been brought in for Smith. That's the thing. No one's actually brought anything in for Smith either. That's my situation here, because at the end of the day, I don't think we're letting him go yet. Miller tweeted again. Let me have a look. You're probably right. Have a look. Miller tweeted again. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Let me have a look. Atty, done deal then. Attention. What's that? Is that... Who's this? He's following Jeff Hendricks. John Butler is set to be on loan. Yep. Let me have a look. What? Yeah, he's done about Atty. Atty followed Hendricks, so that's that one done. Basically Atty's followed Jeff Hendricks, so we know it's all good. Kind of thing. Let's have a look here. I read that Moore is hot favourite for your job. I think that's a really good thing for Darren Moore, though. He can go in there and make and build something from the ground up, because they'll need to go from that way, because they're going to get new ownership. So that's the kind of thing there. There's 150 people watching, 85 likes. Get those likes up past 100, please. Come on, people. I much appreciate it. Deadline is 11 p.m, Phil. But at the end of this stream, we'll be transferring over to Talking Wednesday, because we haven't done a podcast, so we're getting a podcast out. Hang on a minute. Here we go. Sorry, I'm just getting some information. Sorry about that. Ends at 11 p.m. Yeah, ends at 11 p.m. Let's have a look. One player I'm surprised we haven't received any bid for, at least haven't seen it, is Callum Patterson. Cause he's been quite good. I like Pato. I really like Pato a lot. Pato is a player I've got a lot of time for. Or if you're in the parishes at Big P, a lot of Rover fans speaking very highly of Buckley at the minute. So interesting. So let's see where we at here. No bids for Pato. No one can handle Big P. I do like him though. We all went there, aren't we? Yeah, indeed. What Buckley position? He's a 10. He's like a 10, mate. He's like a 10, but he can play anywhere in that midfield. We can, if you want, we can do a bit of a deep dive on him. Let's do a deep dive. John. Oh, what's his name? I've got his name. Wrong thing I said. Back. Let's go here. Competition. Championship. Blackburn Rovers. Where is he? They have got a lot of midfielders. Jesus. John Buckley. Let's have a look. I like Pato do the job for me. Yep, I agree. So, John Buckley can play as a centre mid, attacking midfielder, and right midfielder. So he can play anywhere on that right-hand side. Anywhere on that right-hand side, he can do it. Let's have a look. Ends at midnight. Surely announcement at 9. We'll see, mate. Nothing yet, but when they're going to do it, what I'm sure when they're going to do, it's going to be 10:50. Don't go to bed yet. We just signed such and such. End of the window. Done. I feel. So what's the plan here? The whole stream here until Morgan. So I am doing till 9:30, and then at 9:30 I will be jumping over to Talking Wednesday, where we're doing a podcast and a live stream of one kind of thing, and go from there. That's what we're doing basically. A live podcast at 11, not at 11 p.m. It's from I'm going till 9:30, and then Talking Wednesday starting at 9:45, and then we're going till late, kind of thing. I think that's what it is. We're doing live podcast. Kids and misses asleep. You mean I can actually watch in peace and actually alive, so I can react? Now you're talking. Yeah. How are you? How are you anyway, Phil, and the misses and the kids? I hope you and the kid, mate. Are we looking at any strikers? No, not that I've seen. I haven't seen any. Someone just tweeted, has anyone checked the paper in the fax machine? Is the toner level okay? And is it plugged in? I like that. I do watch 4/4 tunes. I love 4/4 tunes. They are very funny, Jackson. I won't be asleep. I'm stupidly doing course work, and I will be jumping in fully soon. Fully shortly. Yep. With Butley coming in, does this mean Bag can play? Possibly, yeah, mate. I think it does. I do think it does, kind of thing. Let's have a look. If I remember, Butley scored his senior debut against, he did. Jeff Hendricks is a terrible signing. He's a dinosaur. Luke, can we just get behind him and not flag him off before he come in? I'd rather just get behind a player than flag him off as soon as he's in the door. That might be your opinion, but he got 45 games last season. We struggle with playing a full 45, struggling playing an entire season. He did 45 games. I like your opinion. I understand that. But let's see what he does in a Wednesday shirt. You're saying this is him being in a Reading shirt and in a Newcastle shirt. Let's just see what he's like in a Wednesday shirt and go from there. Pato is good workhorse. He got to get a goal too. Do you reckon Poofy? I hope so. I'm glad Poofy got it done. What if we announce it at 9:30? I don't know what I'm going to do with the announcement at 9:30. I'm going to have to figure that one out. I will figure that one out. I've got to try and work that one out there. Let's have a look. We're interested in any striker. I haven't seen anything. Weetabix. I just read your name. That's great, good. Weetabix. I love that. So please remember his like, subscribe, and send through any super chat before he swaps. Yeah, please do so. Subscribe to. I do the usual spell. Like for the algorithm. Share it to get in front of people's faces. Subscribe to let me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. If we win tomorrow, big if, there'll be a debrief in the evening. If we lose, it'll be on Monday night. Let's have a look. All going well, Jake. Kid doesn't sleep as much as she should, but that's life. Surviving family. I'm hoping I'm not going to be in that world soon, but I have a funny feeling I might have a child that doesn't sleep that when it comes to it. Let's have a look. Why slag off player before they kick the ball? It happens. It happens at every club, mate. I think Hendrick will do a job for us. So do I. Hendrick was looked at fairly recently by Roma and Milan. Interesting. It's been my Xbox username for years. That is awesome. I like that. Can't draw. You've been trying to draw the horse turning point. I think we played Hendrick's style, so I think he'll be okay for. Yep, I was watching some stuff from Hendricks and he looked decent, but that's my view. Yep. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, but when I've watched him play for Ireland, he's looked very poor. They're playing for Ireland and then they're playing for your club. Some people are not club football players and some are international players. Some are international footballers, but not club people. How many times have we had it where we've had an international player in England and he's amazing for England, but crap at his club? Kind of thing. What's the point of slagging a playoff for his in play for us? Let's have a look. We will kick on after Saturday. I really hope so. Remember, everyone slated Bannon when he first signed, saying he would never made it at Villa or Blackpool, and look where he come. True. Weird pick. I love that. One of my usernames is very dyslexic because I'm not going to say it because I don't want people spamming it, but it's a spelling mistake. And if you know me, as Jack does, that happens a lot. When will there be another football final? I don't know, mate. I hope the one we went to, but I'm not sure, my friend. Oh, hang on. Something with Salah. Hang on. Mo Salah is kind of thing. Let's have a look. 150 million. Let's have a look here. Anyone seen Jaden Brown? I did see Jaden Brown's Insta post. It was great. Not sure if we'll get much result tomorrow, but hopefully we can get something, dig it out, relegation zone, and have a tough team start. Yeah. Look at John Barnes. Crap for England, legend for Liverpool. True. Very true. Memberships available, trucking and EAFC videos for $12.99 a month, and you can play Punk Chef in. If enough people join, you'll be able to be on the table. Hopefully a pride and you can beat Punk Chef. It won't matter 3,000. Jesus Christ. Attaching following Jeff. Atties following Hendricks. Now he is indeed. Oh, what's this? No, that's only liking my tweet. I said, because I've got Wednesday on like notification. When my notifications go at this point, I'm like, oh, we've done something. Saudi's ruining football. I kind of agree. I have an alter username for those rare occasions where I need it, if that makes sense. Yep. It's not Pink Chef. My username way before I came Punk Chef 41, before I did anything Punk Chef 41. I wasn't even with my missus when I made this. This has been made since I was, what, 8, 9? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's Jacket in my EA name. So you know what the spelling mistake is. I just been sent something. Give me a moment. Let's have a look. Hang on a minute. I've just been sent something. Give me a moment. Are you following Wednesday? To be fair, he's following Wednesday, but I think he secretly follows us anyway because he's a Wednesday night. Jesus Christ. Let's have a look. Would have kept Brown, to be fair. I would have kept Brown, but there's a lot of things like if we knew what was going to happen with Moore, I think some of them would have stayed and done okay. Get behind our new players, whether all together it could be worse. Yeah. Right, I'm getting pissed off now. My so-called fans flighting my fellow Irishman. Hendrick always does a job. Anytime he puts on the Irish jersey, he will run into the ground all day long. Is Hurst available? No. Hurst is not available. He wasn't either. Just sub, mate. Absolute legend. Thank you, mate. Wait a bit. I much appreciate it. He just started following. Right. Cool. Brilliant. Dean, come on, we've been at it since 2016. I'll let Luke and Dean have their little thing. Justin Alex Miller tweet. Has he tweeted again? Let's have a look. Has he just tweeted again? Never got round to ordering the chuffing pizza either. Oh, that's awesome. Alex Miller doesn't get his pizza because he was too busy doing work. That's awesome. Let's have a look. Second half of the season will fly the league after everyone, including the manager, will sort out in tune what they've paid now. Too early to panic. I agree, Gary. I think it could be. You tell Andy now. My granddad loves disgusting leads. Someone got to, mate. Obviously, I know it and the story behind it. I just like being a troll, which works out at least so I which sort until Worko sorts the audio out. So I couldn't hear you. You're muted. Let's have a look. Luca Zhao. Zhao's gone to Spain. Zhao's gone to Spain. And most people here will know me as a Sheffield Wednesday fan from Ireland. Hendricks, not Hendricks. Personally, I wouldn't have kept Brown. Not good enough for the season. So not good enough. Fair enough. I love you, Worker. What's going on here, guys? A U-turn in Jake. Yep. Gee, Sheffield Wednesday, where you been? I know, I said it earlier. Mate. SWFC, Slothbush News. No, yeah, it's a U-turn. It looks like he's coming to Wednesday now. It's all but done. Yeah, Zhao's in China. Everyone thought slating Sisco for not playing Neymar. It's because of his son not being well. Yeah, that's the thing. This is what I said. I said his son, before he signed his contract, his son isn't well. And I thought it might be something to do with that. I think he's also trying to... I think that's why he's getting annoyed with it as well. I actually think that's why he's getting annoyed with it, because he knows the reason why. When he said, Marvin, it was like a kind of thing of going, Marvin, what's going on? It's nothing to do with the club. All right, cool. Good game, that as well. But I'm just going to pin your message, mate, because his son isn't well. I'll just pin that. There you go. Worko, if you're on the podcast, you better have your light all the time. I don't think Worko is on the podcast tonight. I am. I might turn it off for you, Phil. I might just get up and go, I've got to turn this off a minute. I remember watching Punk Chef when he did videos and he had a mohawk and did a half-time reviews and full-time reviews on what he thought was written down on paper. You've come a long way. Thank you, mate. I have come a hell of a lot way. That is a long time ago. I used to have notes and everything. It was a nightmare. Thank you very much, Got24. That is a very long time ago. You will see the multicoloured hairs and mohawks. I really want to get another mohawk again, but I think I suit the mullet too much. I was just playing counter. Oh yeah, so that. Who got grey hair, Pato or Hendricks? Oh, good point. Jake, to be fair, if I slated an English player, I will be slaughtered. The man will give everything. Trust me. Hey mate, I agree with you. I think he will. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. How are you doing anyway, my friend? Dean, I think he'll be good too. Hey, Ash, how you doing? I'm not too bad. Just completed Dead at Storm. Jake now on to number 2. Nice one. Workout not well, can never have been. He used to be by now. Not yet, Morgan. Nothing yet. We are getting to the point where it's nothing's happened yet. Nothing has happened yet, but it looks like Butley's on his way and Hendricks. If we get Butley and Hendricks tonight, I'm happy with that. I would have liked one more. I've been told I'm having a coloured mohawk by the end of the year. Okay. Yeah. Actually, we'll do a poll. Punky has just decided. Let's have a look. All right, poll. Hello, poll. Thank you. My computer's buzzing out. Here we go. Mohawk. Back. Yes or no? Adoption. That poll. There you go. Well, the poll running right now. My computer is not liking this at the minute. There we go. Let's have the poll. Right, the poll up. Go like it if you think, and we'll go from there. Working. Customer 100% Daniel. Yeah, workably brilliant. It's great. Any breaking news, Jim? Slow sports news here. Nothing's been announced yet. Nothing's announced yet. I like low, same. West Ham just had a goal disallowed. Nothing breaking yet, mate. It's getting close. By the way, dear God, people, if you haven't watched... No! Jack! No! I know you're proud of me. No, not that video. Go find it if you want to, actually. It does show you where it gets. If you want to go watch my first video, go do so. It's chalk and cheese like that, and thank you, mate. I'm proud of what you've done as well, mate. You keep crushing it. Let's have a look at this. Oh God. I've just seen your Snapchat, Jack. The best game I ever played with Red Dead 2. I love Red Dead 2. I'll have time in November to play Hairdressers again. Yeah. Let's hope the new signings are the missing pieces. Yep. No wonder players don't want to sign for us in the football world, as if small England players do talk. If fans are putting down before. This is the thing as well. This is the thing with. I think this is why we've lost out on sponsorship. I think this is why we've lost out on sponsorship with the fans. I think the fans has really knackered us on sponsorship at the time. So yeah. You had sexy ironing pop up on your algorithm, did you, Della? That is Punky Horrors. Do you think if the announcement is more than one, it'll be like a double or triple? I think it will be. I mean, that's what we're going to try and do. It's not a hawk. If not a hawk, still colouring your hair and styling it. Fair enough. I'm a little bit crazy. Get the violin out for Dean. Worko, I've seen that video, and frankly, I'm surprised it's even allowed on YouTube. Yeah. Let's end the poll. See what people say. I play Call of Duty games. Yeah, so do I. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a masterclass. Jazz, it taught in children as internet say. Right, that's 2 bags of Lego done. Time for some vodka. Yep. Go get on the vodka, green fingers, fair to play. If the players sign today, can they play? No, they cannot play until after the break. If we needed any players to come in today, they needed to sign and be ready to play on by 12 p.m. So they can't actually play. I'm more bald eagle. Yeah. Why? Because I'm backing up a players. Mile. Can we have a poll for coloured? I'm not gonna read. Darling, can you rewrite that message, please? Because I ain't saying that word. Please rewrite that, because that could get me in trouble if clipped. Mohawk. The only problem with Mohawk, 199 like. There's 147 people in here. Get this to 100 likes. I will much appreciate it. So get this to 100 likes. I much appreciate it. Let's have a look here. Mohawk, play. How we sign out? No, but we are about to. Hey, Robert, how you doing? There we go. That's better. Thank you very much. Dean, how? I am doing good, Robert. How are you, mate? No hawk. We are in the process of getting John Buckley from Blackburn Rovers on loan for the season. Jeff Hendricks on loan for the season from Newcastle. We have missed out on Isaac Hayden, he's gone to Standard Liège. Joe, no, he's not. Jamal Lowe has gone to Swansea. So that's where we're at. That is where we're at, kind of thing. Hey, mate. Hey, mate. Hey, chat. How we doing? Hey, Mick, how are you? Glowhawk. To be fair, she could do a Glowhawk. I have done a glow-in-the-dark Mohawk before, and it was green. And I don't use my green as much these days. So colours could come back again. I'm good, mate. I'm very, very, very good. I watched Blue Beetle a month ago. Nice. 107 like. Way. Thank you very much, people. I much appreciate that. Kind of thing. Really enjoying the stream at the minute. It's going really well at the moment. We're having a really good time. Oh dear. Red Dead 2 is epic. If you like an action RPG, yeah. When to sign Jack Grealish on loan? Yeah, right. Let's have a look. People enjoying the stream as well. 3 million big fun thing. Let's have a look here. Green and white and gold Mohawk Paddy thing. Maybe I could do that. What? Why didn't we go for Vardy? We were never in for Vardy. Vardy wasn't even a thing. Vardy was not even a thing. Vardy wouldn't have been able to come in a million years. Messi and Ronaldo, Hilper. Oh yeah, they're just having a cheeky KFC, aren't they? They're having a cheeky KFC. Led to believe... Oh, bit of news from Joe Cran. Led to believe there's been interest shown in Malik Wilk today, but the 24-year-old is keen to stay at Hilbert and prove himself. Interesting. So Malik Wilkes, there's been business for Malik Wilk to go. Said he wanted to go. Not said that he wanted to go. There've been interest for him, but he wants to prove himself at Wednesday. I don't know how we all feel about that. I know there's some people who don't like Wilkes. So I get that. Gotta go to the shop. I'll be back soon. Okay, mate. Will you take Jack Marriott again? Hell no. He's already left anyway. I think he's already left. Why did Sheffield Wednesday fail to sell our players? We do, but it's the people thing. If Butley signs, he'll be the first decent one out of the previous 10. We have stopped announcing. Let's have a look here. There's a deadline surprise. The deadline surprise at Arsenal at Palace. Okay. Would you take the Mohawk Wednesday podcast? Yeah. Get me a Mark bar, please. Yeah. Get Robert White out. Get Dean a Mark bar. Anybody else? Put your orders in to Robert. He might be able to pick you up. Something. Let's have a look. Butley looks like it coming. It looks like it's going to be a double announcement. Butley is now following Wednesday players and Wednesday the club itself. He's going through the list of Instagram players. So this is interesting. Even if Vardy said he was going to retire at Wednesday, mate, it's got to be a deal done for it. There's no deal done for it. They don't want to sell him, and we wouldn't be able to afford his wages. You would have to give him like a 1-day contract and then let him do it that way. Jack Murray was a distant underwhelming. He was. Very much so. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Can I have a fine, please? That's probably a good one. You can have a fine after the baby's born. I'll have 4 bottles of Nuki Brown. Come on. Come on, Wednesday. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what's going on. So, Barcelona signed João Felix on loan from Atletico Madrid. So, João Felix got the loan deal he wanted. So, he's going to Atletico. That's interesting. Taking my boy to the first match against Ipswich. Not been into football myself until having kids. The infuriated there who were bullying me. Brilliant. Bottle of crabby ginger beer, please. It cost £4. £4? Oh, Mick. Jesus. Remind me, you're in Holland, aren't you, Mick? Get Alex Myton back. No, now we're playing wingers. I think so, yeah. Jake, you know they will sign 3 players between 10:30 and 11 and they always leave it late. Oh, yeah, I know they will. Well, I'm going to have a video made while we're doing the podcast during it, hopefully. John Buckley heading thing. He got a rocket in his locker, yeah. That's the thing that people are forgetting as well. Buckley got a shot on him. He's a good player. Let's have a look. Oh, they haven't got anything. They just knackered their audio there, guy. So let's see where we are, Jake. Oh yeah, it's all going to be done last minute. Yeah, mate, bloody ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah. I think the thing is, I like Holland. I just do. I think there's some great. I'll have a Copperberger, Pack and Monster, Hendrick, please. Oh yeah, has anyone got some Hendrick gin? If anyone had any Hendrick gin, you could open a bottle of Hendrick to celebrate. I've just seen a news article that says we are going for a Villa player. Not sure the name, just seen the article. If you can, AXL, can you give me where you saw it? Is it Twitter? Is it if you can tell me where you saw it, the news article, that'd be good. If Sheffield Wednesday lose this weekend, they become the 5th team in the Championship history to lose their opening 5 games. Yeah, but we were also one of the teams that lost the load of worst start and we stayed up. So we like challenges. We do like challenges. Get me Jamie Vardy and all. Yeah. Let's have a look. How many had they put doing laps around Hilper Park is switched that on his way back. Three of the previous 4 were relegated. The one team who weren't were Wednesday. Yeah, so we'll see. If you, I'll show you around if you come over, mate. Oh, that'd be brilliant, mate. I remember we went to Amsterdam and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. It's so pretty. It's such a pretty place of the world. Really do like it. So we'll see what happens here. So Bears look like they've got something here happening. Brennan Johnson. So Brennan Johnson looks like he's going to be a 3rd player. That is a cracking bit of business. Who they signed? Oh, so Plymouth has signed Sierra Leone international forward Bundy from Anderlecht. So they signed a player from Anderlecht, Belgium, I believe. I might be wrong. I lived just 20 minutes under. Oh, nice. So look, I'll show you around. I think the Villa thing might be something from the jam window. Okay, thank you. Wilt just need to go for his career. He won't even get on the bench in my football. I think he will get on the bench, but I think he just... Oh, Jesus Christ. We just need to see what happens. I'll be interested to see what happens with Wilkes. Let's have a look. I've got a bottle of Bromby. So I'm not touching, or we might sign. True. Oh, we were looking at McBride in January. Okay. I hope we get Alex Mowat. Yeah, Alex Mowat was someone we were looking at earlier. Now, I don't know, Glenn, if that deal's muted because we're getting Buckley instead. I like Alex Mowat. He's good. It will be enough people in midfield, but I don't know if that is muted because we've now managed to sort out the deal for Buckley. The Mowat deal was if the thing with Buckley didn't happen. So it changed. Yeah, he's going to Everton, isn't he? If we're linked to Villa player, the most likely is to run the bench player type of attacker we need. True. Give me. Get the berries out, Jay. I'm going to be having it out very shortly. It's getting to the point where I'm going to crack out the Jack Daniels and Coke for a bit. Derby has signed Edmonton. That is a good signing for them from Sunderland. He's a good player as well, Elliot Embleton. I think he's really good. I think he's a very good player. 1 down, 3 to go. How highly do I rate Buckley? Very highly. He's a very good player. He's a very good player, got a good shot on him, very attacking. There's a reason why they didn't want to sell him. And the fact that we've managed to do a loan. And Glenn, he's a Wednesday player as well. He's very good. Someone mentioned earlier, Cannon's going to Leicester for 7 million. Yep. He's going to 7 million plus add-ons. I think that's a cracking bit of business for Everton, and I think he'll do well, sadly. When you see 7 million, you're like, we were never in the race for him, were we? I get Sam Crossgrove is available. Spoke to John last night. He said he'd put him in over for us if we got him. DK is... don't know if Matt would want to come due to previously with Dable, with the Dingles. JXE1. The thing with that is a Donny lad. He's from Donny, and I think his family are still in Donny. So it's interesting on that one. So he might want to just come home, kind of thing. At the end of the day, we have to drive on with what we have and get behind Sicko. We do. I hope none of our players go to Derby. I hate Derby. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm not a fan of Derby. No offense. If Worko's still in the chat, Worko hates Derby too. 136 people watching. 100 like. Please get the likes up. Oh, 137 people watching. I'd take back Lewis Price, stupid shot stopper on his day. Oh, God, yeah. I answered your thing about Butley. Hendricks is a very good professional, Glenn. I don't know how to say your name, mate. Just refer to me as Ewan. Thank you. I'm not good with names, so thank you. Ewan, thank you. Hendricks is a good pro. This is what I will say about Hendricks. Hendricks is a good pro to have in. He's been here all over the place. He got... Last season, he did 45 games at Reading. Reading only got relegated, remember, because of their point deduction. He would have saved... He would have wouldn't kept them up, that's the bad word. But he would have been able to sort it, you know what I mean? So, quite some of these things are interesting. What? No, Leicester City has agreed to loan Mark Alban to Championship rivals. Wait, what? Head of Chancellors at Guy Fawkes. That's got to be a parody account with 2 followers. Nah, that's wrong. Finger crossed. Brendan Johnson, 99 at Burge. Yep. Pritchard from Sunderland's supposed to be available. He could be a good signing. He could. Brendan Johnson, finger crossed. A question for the chat. How many players played for both Leeds and Wednesday? I've got 4. Oh, go for it, guys. Hope this one actually has some live transfer with you live. Let's have a look. Standard, Sterling, Chapman, Workman, Bromby. Okay, Haaland to Wednesday. Here we go. I wish. Colin Palmer is one. Nat, about 7% of their 91 championship squad, surely. Is Hendricks the steady head we need? He is. I believe he is. What did you hear? Yeah, I didn't. It's wrong. It's bull. I can't. It's the only person I can see saying it, and he hasn't got enough followers. I think it's wrong. It was something saying that Leicester are willing to loan Mark Albion to Wednesday. And I don't see that. Hendrick would fine, gives 100%. Glenn, which is what we need. Which what we need indeed. My leg's shaking a little bit. Are we going to get something here? Remind me the day we signed Barry Horn and deadline day before the deadline was a thing. Hendricks, how desperate do you think we are for another striker? I don't think we are. Me and my uncle were laughing at the fact that Pritchard legit looks like Bannon after sniffing some of the good stuff. Oh, Jesus. Tom Lees, yep. Sicko. If Sicko got sacked as we speak, who would you bring in? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I am worn out with the whole bringing managers in thing. If he got sacked, I would say you probably need to bring in someone like a Dean Smith. But could you do that? It would... The person who nearly got the Wednesday job was the assistant manager at Germany role, something Dahl kind of thing, which is interesting there. I don't know. Doug Cantona count? Technically, yes. Technically, no. Mel Sterling, Bannon played for Leeds once on loan. Van Funkiora, Sheridan, another Wickham, Bartley, yeah. Bringing Dean Smith is still possible. If he's like, right, I'm off. Have a good drink, Jake. Well deserved. Thank you, Dean. Have a good night. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's been much appreciated, mate. What actually happened with Orphans Algren? Nothing. There was nothing in it, mate. Never got really done. The German bloke, yeah, he was the assistant manager to Germany, or I should say he's the assistant manager to Germany right now. So yeah, that's where we are at there. Kind of thing. So yeah, that's where we are there. Glad you stopped talking about pizza. We never wanted the pizza trophy ever again. Oh yeah, I don't want to play in that pizza trophy ever again. John Newsom, David Lucas, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. This Palmer need to go. He's the reason we lost the what? Palmer needs to go. He's the reason we lost to Manfield. What? He's looked decent, mate. He's looked decent. He's just come back from a big injury. I think that's a bit harsh on Palmer, mate. What's his name? Now you got me asking who the German assistant manager is. German. I know what his name is because he was going to be... he's the current German assistant manager. What's his name? He was at Bayern Munich for a bit. Danny Roll, that's him. Let's have a look. Anyone realise how we brought in a load of fullbacks and haven't been playing Pato and we've been playing a Femo? Yeah, but they're all getting up to speed. They're all getting up to speed, mate. They're not ready yet. That's the problem. That's where the international break will come in. Another thing is, I'll be signing up for members on your page soon as well. Oh, thank you very much, Dean. I much appreciate that, mate. Currently getting battered in Rainbow Six Siege. Need a signing to get me going. Oh, Jesus. I thought we lost cool shit. Yep. Give us some of what you've had. Now he'll walk and he walked and let the guy through and who then scored and then missed their pen. That was everyone though. Everyone backed off of him. Hang on a minute, AXL. You watch that back, everybody backed off. Not just Palmer. Palmer was one that did, but everyone backed off. I'm confused with this one, mate. I understand what you're saying. Is that what you think? But we say, yes. But if this is the thing, you're pointing out Palmer, but they all backed off. Every one of them backed off. It wasn't just Palmer that backed off. Like, yes, individual mistakes happen, but they all lose of a team, kind of thing. It's an interesting one, that. Palmer, boy to men, man, and Wednesday, what a player. Palmer forever, legend. Sorry, AXL. And if you get rid of Palmer, who were you bringing? And just seriously, who were you bringing? Because they were all to blame for that goal. It wasn't just Palmer. Everyone was to blame. All the goals we conceded so far, everyone at the back is to blame. They really are. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. They're all to blame. Kind of thing. Let's have a look here. Right, I will be stopping soon because I do need to start getting ready for the Talking Wednesday stream. Kind of thing. Lovely and Palmer. Femo finished the chant. One missed pen and they want to move Liam the goal and fucking believable. I think you might lose this one, AX. AXL. I reckon we'll start Pierce Charles against Leeds. I don't think we'll start Pierce Charles against Leeds. Why do you think that? That's a stupid thing to do. I would have Palmano. Is he Fanny Codderton? Palmano. Does he come from Worksopio? Punky. Palmer was interested in the Peterborough comeback. He was. I actually think he stepped up a little bit, to be fair. Reaching the minutes. Not making... See you later, Punk. Been a pleasure. See you, guys. Have a good one. Palmer after his 10k day. Yep. Palmer's a Wednesday through and through. I think Masaba will play tomorrow. I think he will as well. I need to start getting ready for the Talking Wednesday stream in a minute, so give me a second. I just want to see if we sign any of these players. And if it gets announced. Let's have a look. Good, he's good. So many people say shit. Sheffield Wednesday closing on the talented Blackburn Rovers thing. When we sign in Berahino. Yeah. Need food. Go get some food, mate. Got to go now, mate. Been good before my good lady thinks she's becoming a Wednesday widow. Yeah, go for it. I was about to say audio went, but I was texting, so I might have. That might have been why. Yep. I'll so despair the result tomorrow and I get. It's all right. You can have baby brain. It's fine. Interesting how players seem to be backing Sicko. What's he trying to do, but not the fans? The thing is, they can see what he's doing week in, week deep. That's the thing. They can see what he's doing week in, week out and week in. They can see what's happening in training. We only see what's going on we only see what's going on during during the games. You know what I mean? That's all we ever see. Kind of thing. So yeah, it's interesting. Let's have a look here. I'm still waiting for these bloody players to get signed. Been a good one, mate. Thank you, mate. Very much appreciate it. So let's have a look. We'll see what happens here. We will keep going. Wax on, wax off. I think you could loan Mbappe brother Ethan, maybe. When I was at the training with Sicko, a lad you could see. When I was at training with Sicko, and the lads you could see they all wanted to play it out. Yeah, that's the thing. He does know Gazzaman, doesn't he? Yeah, that's true. Oh no! The ex-Fulham owner died. Mohammed Al Fayed died at 94. Oh no. That's annoying. Let's have a look here. Cap Mike has been released from Nice. Yeah, so we put that in the chat earlier. It is interesting. Nice is an interesting proposition at the minute. Because they're trying to they're trying to sort things out, aren't they, at Nice? Because I think they've been looking to finish things and sort everything out. So that'll be interesting there. He does know Gasson, but I can't see it. I just seen that on Sky News. Yeah, so someone sent it me earlier. It'll go somewhere. he's still a good player. How old is Casper Michael now? Team of players blaming the management, etc. Players need to look at themselves. Michael for Forest, that's a good shout. But didn't they bring in Matt Turner? Didn't they bring Matt Turner from Arsenal? So maybe that's a different situation. Let's have a look. Demonstrations, I follow. Must have been from shame over Michael Jackson situation. Yeah. On the Gunners now, I need to. On the Guinness now, all I need to see is the excitement. Yeah. 35. Wow. Okay, he's a bit on. As SM, I also met Chanceris and got to spend time with him. Got to Middle Road. He generally loved the club, but doesn't understand the situation we're in. Yeah, I've had other people say that. I've had other people say similar. Loved the club, but still doesn't have a Scooby on how to get it right. I've always said, the best way to get Wednesday sorted is in bringing in someone to help. That's how you sort Wednesday out, personally. And I think that's it. I think that's how you sort it. You sort it out by bringing someone in like that. So we'll see what happens. I am waiting for a message, so I haven't got it yet. So we'll see. Yeah, that's where we're about at. Leeds are getting banked. We'll see. We will see. Who knows? Nando Forte should come back. He's having a really good time where he is in Malaysia now, to be fair. 2-0 to West Ham. Get in! Is Jack still in here? Is Workout still in here? 2-0 West Ham, mate. We were at the fan forum with him. He just kept on asking any more questions. It was meant to run till 9 to... I think that's the problem. He wants to help. He does want to help. He want to kind of like help the... He does care, but I think he likes to be a bit transparent, and I don't think it's worked yet. He's trying, but again, he's been here 8 years now, and I still think he needs some help in like the translation kind of thing, so I'm not sure. We will see. Coot Zoma, God, oh God. That won't be good. John, I'll have a pint of what you're having. So, when this stuff has suddenly gone a bit quiet, but we all know what can happen. It can happen in this last hour, innit? This last hour is just going to go mental. Kind of thing. I think, let's listen. Like Ricky said, Will Vokes is going to be staying at Sheffield Wednesday. So, we will do a quick recap of today. Sheffield Wednesday have had their bid for one player hijacked, and he's gone to Sander Leal from Hendricks. I'll speak about that in a minute. Then we had it that Jeff Hendricks is coming on loan. That was pretty much all but done. John Buckley looked like he was coming to Wednesday on loan. Then that got hijacked by Swansea. Then Blackburn Rovers turned down the $3 million because they don't want to sell him. And now he's coming to Sheffield Wednesday now. That's what's going on now. John Buckley is going to be at Wednesday. So that's 2 in at the moment, kind of thing. So let me end that's 2 in at the moment. So we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. Everyone, have a good rest of your evening. Go join us on Debt Verity Boxer stream, and we'll go from there, and we'll see what happens. Have a good one, guys. Thank you. Come watch us at the last hours at the Wednesday thing. We'll probably sign 2 players then. So, yeah. See you in a bit, guys.